Good evening, everybody. We are broadcasting from the War Room live from the sky trenches of Gallifrey. Hello to everybody there. We hope you are doing well. We have looks like a packed chat room tonight. We have our mod Baleful Strix has jumped straight in there with the first, so congratulations to Strix. I see the Dominator MTG. Thank you so much for joining us, as well as the wonderful Charging Badger, Phaedron46 as well. Thank you all so much for joining. We hope you are all well this wonderful wet Tuesday. The weather has been horrible. We're down here. We hope you're all keeping dry. And you know, it's been a lot's happened over the last couple of weeks, the last month in fact. I don't think we need to go into it again. We discussed that last time, but yeah,
fun times.
But so yeah, things have settled down now. Strix has pointed out you need to change the title. It's currently still showing Adam and
I changed that. I did not save it then, did I?
yeah.
Okay, I will sort that now. Why did that not save? Okay.
While Amy fixes does bug fixing. Well, thank you for joining us at work, Phaedron. We hope work's going well. It's been a hell of a week already, I think, work-wise. I was pretty much busy all day work-wise. Also trying to jury-rig my computer to put Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2 on. I managed to get it working, so I can now play games that are 20. I can play more 20-year-old PC games. So, and yes, we sadly missed the gathering because my sister's birthday. So, literal piss. Okay. Yeah, pissing it down. So, hello to Taco Tony 1. Thank you so much for joining us tonight on what is a very special stream. Trying to keep the hobby positivity going. We're helping to raise money for War Child UK and the Gathering for Good campaign. There will be more on that in a moment. So we will introduce our guests now. First up, returning, who's I think the third time this year. He's been very prolific. The wonderful Cronomagistrate. Hello to you, Chrono. How are you?
Hello, I am back like a bad penny.
A shiny penny. That's what you are.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much for having me back on. It's always a pleasure to be here.
We really like having you on, and we hope you're doing well. And did you have a good time? Have a good time at Command Fest?
I did. It was lovely seeing a whole load of new folks and getting a whole bunch of games in over the day I was there. Have to make sure I can do a whole weekend next time.
Because you live locally to a relatively speaking.
Relatively speaking, yes.
Yeah.
It was only an hour by train.
It's still nice though. It's nearby, even though it's quite convenient for you. So I'm glad you were able to get to an event. I know you've been pretty unfortunate with that. So, and tell the lovely people where they can find you.
Hello, yes, I am Anil, aka Chrono, aka Cronomagistrate, and you can find me as a chill variety streamer here on Twitch. Links have very helpfully been put into the bot. Also, or if you are unable to catch me live, you can catch the replays and VODs over at my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Cronomagistrate. Or I am Goody Gumdrop on Twitter, which when I remember to post on there, something other than just I am going live soon. I am currently doing the custom card creation challenge for October.
Nice. Mocktober, isn't it? Yes.
Yes. So if you are interested in seeing some custom designs and actually filling out my social media feed, then you can go over there and check it out as well.
I keep wanting to try and do Mocktober, but I'm just so bad at like coming up with cards. Like my stuff is generally, if it's overpowered, the art will be hard to look at because I can't draw.
Just make a new Lotus for every single day.
A Lotus a day.
Ellie's been knocking out of the park with some uncard designs so far. So it's been really fun to see. Yeah.
Ellie's really good at custom cards. Especially with all the ones she sent out to all the various content creators.
I'm waiting. I'm really looking forward to when I'm able to actually get around to build the one she sent me. Yeah.
Likewise. So I did like your Just Stop Oil one. just basically just Ichor Wellspring with a big stop sign on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, well done for that. So yeah, thank you again for joining us tonight. And first time on stream, kindly, this was fairly short notice, but it tied in very well. We have the wonderful Jay, Erinius TV, joining us. Jay, thank you so much for taking the time to join us tonight. We know you've been very busy, so we really appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you so much for having me. As a general rule, if you want to ask me to do something last minute, Tuesday's usually a good day. It's the only day where I don't usually have plans.
We'll have to keep that in mind. But we know you've been like super busy lately, and also you haven't been very well, have you either? So we hope that you're over the worst of it now.
Yeah, I've been. It's just unbelievably busy. So on top of being the most tired content creator on the planet, I also, as you've hinted at, I work for War Child UK, which is a charity which focuses on protecting and advocating for the rights of children in war zones. So as you can imagine, very big in a lot of work happening at the moment in Gaza, and obviously Lebanon is the kind of most recent situation. It's somewhere that we were before everything kind of escalated this weekend, but we are still there and ready to scale up, and we've worked in Ukraine, and we've been all across the conflicts across the world for 30 years.
You all do some really fantastic work, especially at great for those out there. It's a great risk themselves as well. So I know the help and impact that War Child made can't be understated. You know, it's not easy to go out there, even in peacetime.
I always say that I have the easy job because I make money. It's the people that are out in country, like administering the programs and all of our local partners and everything. They're the real like heroes of the whole thing, and they're the ones that make the biggest difference.
Yeah, when you think,
as you say, like
lack of infrastructure or warfare flying all around you, so it's
they are amazing people.
Absolutely
amazing people.
How's the Gathering for Good drive going so far? I know you've got a few more days left for it.
Yeah, so it's going well. I think across War Child and Children in Conflict, who are our USA branch, we've raised just over £7,000 the last time I checked.
Nice.
Which is awesome. We have some really cool stuff coming in the next couple of days in terms of like announcements and maybe a couple of videos from some other of the celebrities that have supported the campaign that we haven't spoken about yet. So it's running till Sunday. It's a prize draw with donate to enter to either War Child or Children in Conflict, depending on whether UK based or USA based. And the prize is all of the Doctor Who precons and then a silly number of cards that have been signed by actors from the show.
That was quite.
They look so good.
That was really impressive. The amount you got on. So congratulations to
just on that as
well.
Thank
you. It's been an intense year.
Just on that, you will see that we've got a new banner across the top for the fundraiser, and there is a QR code. So if you do feel like donating, you can scan the QR code that's on the screen. There's also the link in chat for apostrophe War Child, and that will give you the fundraiser link. So if you do want to go and donate towards it, it does have all the details on there about the prize draws and stuff, and how much you need to donate to get into those. So feel free to go and donate if you can afford to do so.
Let's say the prizes are spectacular. The Doctor precons are great on their own, but then like having signed cards by all the actors, that's a massive scoop. When you first hinted at it, I don't think anybody could have guessed that it was going to be a Doctor Who collaboration.
No, it's been very intense, but really awesome. All of the I haven't actually met any of the cast in person, but they are all they've been so generous with their time and incredible. And the one thing I keep forgetting to say, but I'll say here, is that the signed 14th Doctor is exclusive to the prize draw. as well.
Oh.
So there is an auction for individual cards. But there's only one signed 14th Doctor, and it's in the prize draw.
Nice.
I've seen some of the bids, like that 10th Doctor one, that's already at £355 for.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
Absolutely wild. And it's
I'm
like,
fully expecting there'll be a bidding war on the last day for that one. in
So-
particular.
I've been sat here knowing the full time that like you don't see what an auction's going to do until the last like hour.
Yeah. So I've occasionally small flex. So I occasionally get like Formula One auctions that come up on RM Sotheby's, and of course this is F1 memorabilia, so it can go for quite a lot. And so the trick is again, wait till the last day to bid. Otherwise, things get crazy really fast. But this is for a charity, so that amount of money so quickly is phenomenal.
I missed what that was though, and how much. 1 second.
Did someone just chuck a donation?
Yeah.
Hey.
But I can't actually. This is the other thing now. How can I find out who and how much?
I might be able to help you here. So if you go, into
We had a £5 donation from somebody, but thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you to the mystery benefactor. We really appreciate that. And yeah,
From Dom, from Dom MTG.
thank you very much.
Yeah, I got the fan notification. Yeah, there we go.
Thank you, Dom.
Found it in the end.
And
First time using Tiltify to
Doing
track
amazing.
things.
no, we really appreciate that. Thank you very much, Dom. And yeah, if the links in chat, scan your code. Yeah, if you can donate, please do. It would mean so much, and you'd be making a big difference to children's lives.
And one thing we didn't get to was Erinius. Where can people find you as well on the World Wide Web, the internet?
on the World Wide Web, you can find me as Erinius TV on basically any platform. So Twitch, Twitter, Instagram are the platforms I use the most. I have abandoned my YouTube and started it and abandoned it many times over. And then work stuff. You can Warchild UK, so like warchild.org.uk is the main website where you can go and read about all the amazing stuff that our programs teams do and where all your money goes. And is there anything else? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
The only thing I can think of right now is that I am going to upload this onto YouTube. So if you are watching this in the future, I think the donation's closed by 13th, isn't it?
Yes, donation.
So,
The prize
13th
draw
of
is closed
October.
on the 13th of October, so donations appreciated, but you will not win anything.
Yeah, I mean, you'll still be helping a good cause. You just won't win any Doctor Who
Yeah.
merch. So
Yeah,
Still donate. Just
let's just
out
cover
of the
that,
goodness
cover
of
that
your
off.
heart.
Yeah, if someone is watching it in the future.
just disclaimer. Right. So, well, we're actually here to play a Magic game. So we're all running Doctor Who decks tonight. And
I believe Chrono won the dice roll with a 12,
yes,
a double 6.
double
Yep.
6. Yeah. So, as what we'll do, Jay, because this first time here. So, on your first turn, just introduce your deck, the commander, what your deck aims to do, and then as you play, and then it just makes it easier. So, has everyone got a hand they're happy with?
Yes.
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 I will shortly.
That's fine.
I'll just wait. While you're doing that, since I'm going first, I'll explain my deck. So yes, hi folks. This is a brand new deck as of about 2:00 this afternoon when I finished throwing it together. This is the War Doctor, a 3/5 Time Lord Doctor, who says whenever one or more other permanents phase out and whenever one or more other cards are put into exile from anywhere, put a time counter on him. Whenever he attacks, he deals damage equal to the number of time counters to any target. So he has a interesting triggered ability at the start of combat. The idea is to try and put as much of your stuff into exile as possible while he is on the battlefield, and or blink my stuff in and out. We will see how well that goes. This is mostly built out of Universes Beyond stuff. There's only about 6 or 7 cards which aren't from either Lord of the Rings, Doctor Who, Warhammer 40k, or the Fallout precons. So we will see how that all goes and works together. I have goldfished this. It has been okay, but slow. So we will see. All right.
Of luck.
I will
Right.
draw for my turn. And I will then play a Furycon Snarl, revealing a mountain from hand. And pass the turn.
Over to you, Jake.
Excellent. I did my first 7 was keepable, which is always a good.
Hey,
good
well
start.
done.
So I'll introduce my deck. I am playing River Song. When my webcam unfreezes. There we go.
Yeah,
It's
good.
also very glary because my light's quite aggressive. So this deck is a mess. It is designed to trigger River Song as many times as possible. So I'm going to be facilitating you all searching your libraries, scrying and surveilling, and also just being happy when you happen to do it. And also, I think it has about 9 creatures in it, so it's very vulnerable to just about everything. As long as I get to trigger River once in a game, I'm happy.
That's fine. We'll take all about the small victories.
Exactly. I'm not very good at Magic, so I just make every game a little mini game with myself.
Welcome to my world.
And then I can't lose, apart from every time I lose.
Well, to be fair, you play a lot with Lamardia, and she builds very strong decks.
She does, and she doesn't know how. She's very, very good at it. Right, I shall draw for turn. And I'm going to start with Steam Vents. It's my land for turn.
Starting off spicy.
Entering tapped. I only have this because I opened it in a pack of Guilds of Ravnica 5 years ago.
Nice.
That's where most of my shocks have come from as well.
It's where all of mine have come from. I would never spend the money on a shock. And that I'll pass my turn.
Okay, I am playing the 10th Doctor and Rose Tyler. This is the upgrade. This is an upgraded the timey-wimey precon. So I want to play it suspending stuff, putting time counters on things to kind of make Rose as big as possible. You know, stacking time counters and then hopefully using the 10th Doctor to start time traveling and play a bunch of cards rather rapidly. I do have the River Song Times 2 Navigator combo in here, but there's no tutors, so I'm not just going to be like, oh, I suddenly win out of nowhere. Even though would be very Doctor Who-ish to do that. So I will start with a Mystic Monastery coming in tapped, and I will pass the turn.
And I am playing the Davros Villainous deck, so I'm going to be making everyone make some villainous choices. If the deck functions well enough. This is the straight precon, I think, is no upgrade.
It's the straight up precon.
Yeah, it's just the precon as is. I am going to play a Temple of Deceit, which comes in like in Scry 1. That's a 5-mana spell. I don't really want that right now.
There's your tokens just in case they're relevant.
And then that is my turn. I shall pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Aha. Something lower down the list.
So as you can see, we're one up on last week's stream with Vince, Spice, Wally, and Sahar. Love you all, guys.
I think as well.
Pass the turn.
I think Gladrin, there is a Donna Noble card, I think, isn't there?
There is in this precon.
There is indeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. What a world we live in, where Catherine Tate has a magic card.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I'm just more shocked. Like we're living in a world where Hugh Grant is on a magic card.
Yeah,
he's on a couple, isn't he?
He's on the Forge card from that D&D secret there from Honor Among Thieves.
Yeah.
It's on my build. He's on my build queue to do a mono black treasures deck.
The quote of MagicCon Amsterdam was, "I just got Vorpal sworded by Hugh Grant." To this day, I don't know who said it. To this day, I don't know who said it. But I know that the wielder of the Vorpal sworded Hugh Grant was Kiwo.
That sounds like a Kiwo. That sounds like something Kiwo would do as well.
It fits. Right, I shall play. How much do you cost? I should read my cards. That's fine. I'll play Mountain as land for turn and then pass.
So, funny we mentioned Hugh Grant and Vorpal Swords. I run both of those in my Gix deck, which cares about treasures and card draw. So I'll have to do that now.
It's a rite of passage.
I think it is at this point. It's funny that Bradley watched on the card, but yet they couldn't afford Bill Murray's likeness, and the guy from Jurassic World, they just had something like the back of his head or something. I'll play Command Tower. I'm going to tap 2 to play Arcane Signet on turn 2. Fast mana, good lord.
Fast mana in this format.
Who does that? Who plays the Signet?
I am. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting, isn't it?
Pass turn.
Anyway, I'm going to draw. I'm going to play a mountain and then play an Arcane Signet.
You make me sick.
The same Arcane Signet.
Adrian, I know Chris Pine has a
And then
card.
I'm going to pass turn as well. Quick turn.
Chris Pine has a card from the Honor Among Thieves super now. I don't know if he's got another one.
I'm not sure.
He's got one, because Ellie's got that one.
Yeah.
I know Ellie has the card, because we went halves on that secretly.
Okay. I will play Sundown Path, which will come in untapped since I've got 2 or more other lands.
Nice.
And my first play will be delving into Middle Earth. We'll have Gilrain, Dunedain Protector, a 2/3 creature, which will basically I can pay to tap her to bounce a creature and maybe get counters on it. But requires me to have a lot of mana, and this deck is very mana hungry, so I don't know how much of that I'll be doing. But I have a creature, so
You
pass
do.
the turn.
You give hope to the Dunedain, but keep none for yourself.
I think you might be muted.
I
Are
am
you-
muted. Yeah.
Oh, there you are. He's back.
Yeah. Professional. I've only been streaming for 4 years.
Oh, he's a baby. He's still a baby.
Draw for turn. Yeah.
Whereas we're like newborn. We're fresh out the oven.
You see that? I started
Um,
streaming on this actual channel in like 2017, 2016.
Yeah, we just like
But
jury
I
rigged it.
restarted the stream up when, yeah.
Sorry,
easiest
God.
thing to do. Right, I'm gonna play an island, and then I'm gonna tap all of my lands. I'm just gonna play River Song. So yeah, get scrying, surveilling, and searching your libraries, please.
Yay.
And that's gonna be me.
Cool. Tippity tap. Draw. I will play. I'm going to play Translore Clock Tower. So, what is a basic land? Never heard of them.
Quick, who's got Price of Progress?
That's probably one of the precons.
I don't think they've printed that in Universes Beyond yet.
Yet.
You know what? Since Jay is helping us draw cards, I'm going to get in on some of that fun. Tap 3, although only for me. I'm going to play 4 Nox, so I can draw myself extra cards. Also, any art with Bernard Cribbins is a bonus. I'm so glad that they gave.
How's Jay helping us draw cards?
I mean, that might happen.
Yeah, maybe later on, I guess.
Strix says the camera's not on me.
Why is it not?
That might be better now.
We skip over Chris's board. We don't look at that.
We don't talk about what Chris does.
There is no honor there.
I will pass the turn.
I should really make some kind of alert that like mods can ping me when I don't do that properly.
Yeah, we are getting Marvel next year, aren't we, Phaedron?
I'm looking forward to Final Fantasy so much.
Amy's going to get all 4 of the decks. I know it.
I'm going to get the whole freaking set. Like, I'm spending so much money on that. I'm going to play this Fiery Islet. What's it? Commander's 4. Do I just cast my commander this turn?
I'll be right back a sec.
Is it you only create the thing if an opponent lost 3 or more life, you create the thing. So I'm better off doing it if I've got a setup to be able to get that, haven't I, really?
I actually bought the villains deck, but I haven't played it with Davros as the commander. I've only played it with Missy.
I played it with Missy last time, so I thought I'd play with Davros this time. So right, I need the Well, I've got to tap the bloody Painland as well, haven't I?
Strict saying you're just going to get the whole set twice. One to keep sealed for value, and the rest to crack and play.
So I'm going to play. I'm going to do these two. I've got to tap the Fiery Islet, so that ping hits me for 1. I'm going to play. Sorry, no, actually, I want to do the other way around, but I'm still going to tap all 4. But I'm going to play the Cybermat first.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to tap the other 2 mana to play a Master Formed anew, which is going to exile Cybermat and make this a copy of that creature in exile with a takeover counter on it. I don't know why.
I'm sure we'll find out.
I don't know what. When you cast a spell, you may exile a creature you control and put a takeover counter on it. And you may have the Master Formed anew enter the battle as a copy of a creature card in exile with a takeover counter on it. I guess you can flicker it and then do it again with a different thing, but I could choose then Cybermat or something else, I guess. But okay, that is my turn. I will.
Yeah, it basically gives you a set of bodies. It's to showcase the Master during Fourth Doctor era, particularly like when he met Nissa and so forth.
Oh yeah, Nissa Trapping, wasn't it? So.
Yeah, impersonating her dad.
Over to you, though, Chrono.
Okay. Untap.
I don't know what I wanted to exile that thing, really, but never mind.
I will play a basic planes, this one from the Fallout, because there aren't enough basic planes across all 4 of the Doctor Who decks. There are 5 basic planes.
Wow.
And I needed 8. So I had to plunder the Fallout deck for it as well. I will then tap 4 and bring in my commander. So the War Doctor is here. And hoping that things can get exiled and phased.
Oh god, does that see opponent stuff? I can't remember.
Yes, it's when any card goes to exile.
Oh dear. And I'm playing a deck which wants to exile my own stuff. Oh dear.
Yes, it does.
Oh no.
Yeah, when you attack, you grow the War Doctor.
Oh no.
So I will pass the turn.
Ooh.
Thank you. I'm just going to try and work out why my camera keeps freezing. Oh, that didn't do it. Oh, I'm a bookcase now.
Sorry.
Okay, hopefully. No, that's not. I will fix it when it's not my turn.
Oh, yeah, it comes back.
I'm waving my hand, so this is an OBS problem.
OBS being rubbish, yeah, that's
good lord, it's right. I think what I'm gonna have to do is just very quickly close OBS and reopen it.
Okay.
And,
sorry, take your time. I can go.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay.
So yeah, Phaedrian. Ace is and Smithcore are probably 2 of my favorite of the classic series Doctors. Ace especially. I mean, beating a Dalek with a baseball bat is that's an easy way to endear yourself to a whole. Although I'm also quite fond of John Pertwee because his whole tenure was just a spy thriller.
Yeah.
Most of what I know from Doctor Who, Chris has told me.
Same with Lord of the Rings as well, I think.
It's not that I just not that I don't like Doctor Who or anything. I just never really watched much of it. I watched a bit of the Matt Smith era, but I didn't even watch all of it. So
yeah, I think my era was definitely 9, 10, and 11. After that, I did like Capaldi, but I kind of think the writing took a bit of a downward turn from there. But that's just my opinion, of course. So.
Yeah. I'm definitely in the camp that Jodie Whittaker was very badly served by the writing.
She deserved better because she's a great actress. You know, but she's coming back with Big Finish, and if anyone can do her justice, it would be Big Finish because they did so much work with Colin Baker and
and Paul McGann as well.
Paul McGann, who deserved more screen time. So
very much so.
So yeah. So that just means I'm hoping one day we'll see Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi Big Finish, but I think Capaldi's kind of gone back. He's kind of content with what he's done. So
to be fair, I'd be with him on that. Like, it would be nice to hear him in audio, especially because it shouldn't be as taxing as the filming was.
Yeah.
which obviously is the main reason why we didn't get more of him.
God damn it. My OBS is just very unhappy.
Oh no!
And
Did
doesn't
you
want
want
to.
to? Do you want to skip over the face cam and just put your
Yeah,
Yeah, if you
I
just want
will.
into it and
do
then
some
see if that
webcam
works
thing.
for now?
I'll very quickly just switch over the thing.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Cowell. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, they have. I think the River Song series is like her meeting some of the classic Doctors, and
Yeah.
I think I haven't seen any of the Missy ones. I think that's just kind of her doing her own thing, isn't it? I believe. Like
I believe so. I think they've done like a kind of like let's look at some of the villains offshoot and
Yeah.
see how we go. Because like I mean, Missy is very well placed for that kind of like retrospective.
She's very much the anti-hero of all the masters. So yeah, it would be stand to reason that First Elves of Michelle Gomez has just plays her so insane. You know, she's like completely mad, but it's endearing. It's so endearing at the same time.
Missy is incredible. Just as a character. Also, Spelltable, please.
I would equate Missy closer to like the Rani rather than many of the other masters. Maybe
Yeah. He's back.
Maybe
He has returned.
No face, sadly.
maybe the master from the seventh Doctor.
Is that Anthony Ainley? Anthony Ainley, isn't it? That's the master that Amy's got.
I think that's Anthony Ainley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is that Delgado? I
No,
get those two mixed up.
Delgado was Pertwee, and then he lost his life in a car accident. So Ainley took over.
What do I want to do this turn? I think I want to set myself up to have a funny next turn. So I'm gonna play an island and then tap 3 or a Skyclave relic.
Nice. I love that.
When I can find it in my hand, there it is. So yeah, I'm not kicking it because I'm mana short. And yeah, it's a mana rock. Love that turn 4 fast mana. And is anyone? No one's wide open, are they?
I'm wide open. I think we're all
Chris,
wide open.
I've got a 2/1.
I've got a 3/5 and a 2/3.
If you've got more than 2 power, you are not wide open.
I mean, getting punched in the face by Alex Kingston is not a bad thought, so I will.
Yeah, I'd take it.
I would take it.
I'd happily.
We're gonna have a giant.
That'll be my turn.
And we're gonna get a giant Billy Piper soon as well. So you know. Okay, untap on upkeep. Counter off 4 knocks. Then draw, and then I draw again. So pre-combat main phase is done. You know, I'm gonna play a very unusual card, a basic island.
Basic
Wow.
Wow. Okay. First things first. The most recent addition to the deck. Because yes, I am wide open. This needs to change. So tap the island. I'll tap the Arcane Signet in the command tower to play Dreamtide Whale. Has Vanishing 2 and Proliferate when I cast my second spell for turn. So,
okay.
And I'm going to do that now. Tap Translore Clock Tower, Mystic Monastery for white, and play Rose Tider. So I get a time counter on Translore Clock Tower. Is it? I need 12 time counters. So if I use my D12 for this, it probably make more sense. So yeah. So I proliferate. So 4 knocks will go up, and Dreamtime will go up.
Lots of stuff happening.
Yeah. And I remembered it this time. And I will pass the turn because I cannot attack. So over to Amy.
Okay. Drop turn.
And I can see we've had another donation come through on the
That
top, so
was
thank you very much.
Yours, I believe.
It was. I'm patting myself on the
You're
back.
thanking yourself for donating.
I was gonna. You didn't have to say my name. I was gonna keep it anonymous, but
It was on the screen. Like,
People should thank themselves more.
good job, Chris. You're a great addition to this community. There's my ego for the night.
I don't really know what. Dude, I can't trigger Davros. That's the thing.
I mean, I wouldn't trigger Davros. I mean, he'll kill you. Like the last thing
I
you should do
wanna
is
trigger
piss off Davros.
But I think I'm gonna need to play him. I'm missing land drops as well, so I'm gonna play Davros.
And yeah, I agree. Phaedra Empiric Capaldi is just great and everything. He's one of those actors that just elevates the material he's given. Like Charles Dance springs to mind. He just
So
makes anything better.
I'm gonna swing for 2. Chrono, you can take 2. It's got Skulk, so it can't be blocked by creatures with greater power.
I do have a 2/3.
Oh.
Which would be able to block it.
Is that your
Gilrain.
You're not going to block with that.
Thanks for the block there, Strix. The mod has earned his keep.
You know what?
Actually, no, it's a 2/3, not a 2/2.
Correct.
Okay, I won't send it your way then.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to 2/2. I'll send
With
it
you
to
tapped out, I think I'm fairly safe to block.
Jay, you're going to take 2.
Oh no.
Oh, Derek Jacobi, yes. Like Derek Jacobi is just
Yes.
is Derek Jacobi as Cadfall is probably the just some of the most perfect casting
No.
ever.
I have one disagreement with Derek Jacobi in very good in almost everything he did.
But
I'm passing over to you as well, Chrono.
The TV same with Sir Ian McKellen. Very good in almost everything he does. But the one vehicle he had with Derek Jacobi, Vicious.
was that when they played? They were two gay
Yes.
actors that went together, weren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, and it was I'm sorry, it was dire.
I've never
mean-
seen it, but how did they mess that up then? Because they're like they should carry that thing with no trouble.
Bad writing. The script
that'll
were
do it,
awful. It had an amazing cast because Francis de la Tour was in it, Risa Fund was in it. It had a fantastic cast, and it was a very stereotypical. We are two lovey queens, basically playing out gay stereotypes.
Oh, that's
And
unfortunate.
we'd already had that with Gimme Gimme Gimme, which did it a lot better, weirdly enough.
And that was 20 years ago too, which says
yeah.
a lot for
Right, untap, draw. I should actually play. I will play a Rogue's Passage.
Oh, yeah.
Danger Land just dropped.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Oh god, I forgot about that show.
I used to know somebody called Will Robinson.
Oh no!
Oh, I
what
feel
a
so
poor-
sorry
poor
for him.
person.
Yeah, he would get
Poor
danger
person.
said to him all the time.
Oh my god.
We will then tap for the Flux,
Oh, what's that
which
one?
is a saga with 6 chapters. But the first chapter is the Flux deals 4 damage to target creature an opponent controls. Goodbye, Billy Piper.
Wow, not even Rose, just Billy.
But you sure you did?
Fine. Fine. Goodbye, Rose. We're not having you get big this early.
You were just breaking the hearts of nerds everywhere with that statement.
Yeah.
True. But
No, that's fine. Yeah, Billy Piper's back in the command zone. That's fine. Wow. The bots are in force tonight. Well done, Strix, for.
they've been so bad across so many channels the last couple of weeks. And honestly,
A bottom.
don't think there is.
A bottom. Oh my god. I wonder what he liked. Saying nothing.
Look, my name rhymes with gay, and like sometimes you just don't have a choice in life. Things just happen to you.
You just get like the short end of it, like when it comes to character creation. So
Yeah, there's
I
only
am
one way
going
that was going.
I'm going to pass the turn there.
Cool. I'm going to untap.
I think I earned the bonk for that, to be honest. Yeah, I cannot argue that.
Saying about names, that there was someone that I read about a thing in a newspaper about silly little stories about someone who changed their name. They had to change their name by default because their parents named them Drew, and their surname was Peacock.
Oh,
Like those parents knew. They knew.
oh no!
They knew what they were doing. They were like, "This kid is going to have character." Right. Okay.
Do you think anyone ever? Do you think anyone ever? Yeah, sorry, go on.
So I'm going to play a Desolate Lighthouse as my land for turn, and then I'm going to pay 5.
Do you think they ever asked Drew how it's hanging?
Oh, poor guy.
See,
Ooh.
sorry, go on, gotcha.
I'm going to cast Curse of Echoes. But I'm trying to decide who I target with Curse of Echoes. Because I want it to be someone
Definitely
who
Chris.
is really likely to make everyone else scry and surveil.
Definitely Chris. Chris has it's the instant and sorcery deck.
What if I told you I had no instants or sorceries in my hand and it would be wasted?
It doesn't matter because you basically find them with David Tennant, don't you?
Yeah, that it would be. I think it would be wasted on me. I will just say that. Just not that I want to inform a decision too much, but
yeah, I feel like you're deliberately misleading me now. I mean, the real temptation is to do it to myself, because I know I've got a lot of cards in this deck that can fulfill that. So I will.
Ooh.
I will Curse of Echoes myself, and then I'm gonna pay 1 more for a Wayfarer's Warble.
hey,
Which I believe is Missy. It is Missy, yes. On the art.
Yes. That one is.
And I'm not going to attack this turn because there's a Vanishing Whale out, amongst other things.
Oh, blimey, that's the point. How many? You've only.
He cast 2 spells,
so I get a.
You would get.
I can proliferate. Yeah.
There, yeah.
Did you?
I didn't, and Chrono didn't.
Okay, so I must remember to keep track of that. So yeah.
And that's gonna be me.
Okay. So the good thing is, Bernard Cribbins and David Tennant aren't going to die of massive amounts of radiation. So proliferating is a good thing. We're keeping them alive, you know. So untap, upkeep, vanishing counters tick down.
I think all the stuff they've done with Vanishing in the Doctor Who set and in
yes,
Duskmorn is so interesting.
Yeah,
I really like the way they have rehabilitated the mechanic.
And just like time counters in general, with impending being the opposite of it's not a thing until it's until these are gone.
Yeah,
very cool.
You can just run that with Solemnity and those things, and then you can get them straight away.
Yeah, they've done. It's nice to see they've actually given the mechanics some love. Sometimes it's just nice to. It's similar to how they fix Phyrexian mana for and poison counters in the recent Phyrexian sets. So play Fiery Islet. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So I get the feeling I could replay Rose, but I probably shouldn't. So I'm going to tap Arcane Signet and Trenzalore Clock Tower and the island. I'm going to play As Foretold.
Oh no.
Yeah. 3 spells every turn.
Mana value X or less.
We all get 3 spells every turn. Oh wait, no, I didn't curse you. God damn it.
No.
No.
It's an enchantment as well, rather than instant or sorcery.
Yeah.
So.
That's
okay.
Oh yes. Yeah, time counter on Trenzalore Clock Tower.
Hey, Carrick.
Hey, Carrick. Nice for you. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well.
Hello.
Trying to work out if can I even cast anything. I mean, there's things I could cast, but it wouldn't be worth doing so. I think I'm just going to go to combat. Credo, how big is your stuff?
I have a 2/3 and a 3/5.
Ooh.
It is not as big as the whale.
There'll be whales here, Captain. I kind of want to swing at you because you got rid of Rose, but you can't. But then I know we're going to get Villainous Choices coming away soon. So, Amy, I'm sending a 7/5 whale at yourself.
Wow. Jeez. Okay, I take 7.
It does seem to be open on the crackback, to be fair. So,
Any guesses where my Davros is going next turn?
not at me. I will.
Would you care to guess again?
Yeah.
I will pass the turn. I cannot.
Okay. Untap the things.
I'm glad you're feeling better today, Carrick. Seems like a lot of people have been picking up the lurgy from Command Fest. So, where are the other 2 guesses going, Strix?
Wait, what? I did not know this card was a thing. Okay.
Oh dear, that sounds.
See, I don't play this pre-con. This is Chris's pre-con.
Were you at Command Fest?
Okay.
Jay, I never thought to check.
Put the 4 mana. I pinged again from the bloody land.
I don't know if you're muted, Jay.
I'm gonna cast
Probably,
Blink.
yes, I was.
yeah.
And I was at Command Fest, yes.
Oh, cool. Did you have a good time there? I never thought.
It was
to ask,
great.
so-
It was slightly surreal because I had a meet and greet
Oh, well done.
at the same time as Ash Lizzle, and I was like, no one's going to come and talk to me, and people did. So it was nice.
Yeah, well done.
So
Congrats.
I'm gonna play Blink, which apparently Spelltable thinks is angelic wall.
And as foretold,
This is going to target that big whale.
what does Blink do?
Shuffle that creature into your library, and then you investigate.
What did I do?
You hit me with a 7 power creature.
I've had like Rose removed, the whale removed. Everyone...
That's all right. My next turn it goes to phase 2, and I get to do it again. But amazingly, a card called Blink that doesn't blink anything. Seems a bit strange.
You're gonna get John
No.
Hurt coming at us at
But
some point. So
It does have the Weeping Angel ability, which is the shuffle a creature into your library.
which
So it's
which was a complete flavor win as far as I'm concerned.
yeah. So it doesn't, even though it doesn't blink,
Mm.
it does the angel thing.
Erinius, what power is or power times is River Song?
She's still a 2/2 because you're all too cowardly to search, surveil, or scry.
Okay, I'm gonna attack you with my Cyber Mat, which is actually the Master Formed anew, and then I will attack Chris with Davros.
Did you say I investigate when I?
Yeah, you investigate.
So I get a clue, which I do have them in here.
I guess I'm taking 2.
Yeah, 2.
Somehow one of the Dalek tokens wound up in my pile.
Okay.
I do have a clue. I will respond and tap. I'll pay 1 life and tap 2. I will investigate.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's fine. And how much am I taking?
3.
Yeah, that's 34.
Go to my end step. And then we get fun stuff happens. So at the beginning of your end step, create a 3/3 Dalek if an opponent lost 3 or more life this turn. And then each opponent who lost 3 or more life faces a villainous choice. I draw a card or you discard a card.
I was thinking, looking at the Cybermat, should I have lost 3? Because it wasn't blocked. It
It's
gets
2, isn't it?
X plus A. But I
Oh
think when
yeah,
it
yeah.
attacks-
Actually, you would
yeah.
you take 3 because it does get
I'd
plus 6
take
plus
3,
0
yeah.
from getting the
Oh,
artifact
right,
creature
yes.
from Davros. I forgot he was an
and
artifact.
it's stealth.
Yeah, plus 6 plus 0. Yeah.
I'm going to
So I'd have
discard.
taken 4 because it counts itself as well.
So I'm going to discard
Yes.
a card. I
So
will.
yeah, you take 4, and then you'd also get a villainous choice as well.
I'm going to
Uh,
discard.
I can
Evolving
draw a
Wilds.
card, or you can discard a card,
I'm discarding.
You can draw a card.
and then you get a counter on thingy, don't you? I guess. Is it drawing or is it scrying and stuff?
Nah, drawing doesn't do it, sadly.
Oh no way! I still didn't draw a land though. Sad times. Sad times. I shall pass the turn there.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep, draw. And then the flux will trigger chapter 2, which is exile the top card of my library. I can play that card this turn.
Which
I exile Bastion Protector, which triggers the War Doctor.
Yep.
And puts a time counter on him.
War Doctor is coming.
So I exiled Bastion Protector, which is command creatures you control get +2/+2 and have indestructible, which is better than what I was intending to play this turn. So I will play a mountain. 6 there, and my dukes here. And I will tap 3 to play Bastion Protector.
Yep.
Which is a 3/3 as well. So the War Doctor is now a 5/7 with 1 time counter on him.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that.
No, that's kind of scary.
No, not really. We will then go to combat. And I will attack.
1677 Dinos, Carrick. That is terrifying, and I approve.
I'm going to send the War Doctor at J, since you're on the highest life total for now.
Oh, I am. How did that happen?
So you've got a 5-power War Doctor coming at you. The trigger of the 1 damage is going to go and shoot the Cybermat. The Master masquerading as a Cybermat.
Yep.
No, oh, that's so mean.
And I will take 5 commander damage.
Yes.
So this remains in exile, but that's technically still got a counter on it that I can.
Yeah.
If I do manage to get this back, I don't know if I can, but maybe relevant later.
Just a friendly reminder as we approach hour 1, if you haven't already donated to War Child for Gavin for Good, the link is in chat and you can scan the QR code as well. And please do, if you can donate, it would mean a lot to everyone.
Yeah, goes to a good
And
cause.
then I will pass the turn.
Thank you. I will untap and then do what I was supposed to have been doing for the last 2 turns and forgot to do, which is draw from the bottom of my deck, not the
Oh,
top.
dear.
Oh yeah, beast in reverse, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll draw a card from the bottom of my deck. I'll play Mountain as land for turn. And then I'm a little bit upset about the amount of damage I just took.
I didn't do a Reveler. On behalf of Jay, there we are. He's
I'm going to Uno reverse.
Oh,
Hang on. Actually, what's the War Doctor's power and toughness before I do this?
The War Doctor is currently 5/7 indestructible.
I am not going to Uno reverse.
oh, he's reversing his reversal.
I'm reversing the reverse, exactly.
It's all gone very timey-wimey over here.
It has indeed. And instead, I'm going to add to the War Doctor's list of things. And he's also going to become shiny.
Ooh.
So I'm going to give
no.
him shiny impetus. So he gets +2/+2 and he's goaded.
Okay.
Whenever he attacks,
Happy Impetus.
I create a treasure token.
Yeah.
I will find an infinite token and a suitable pen and sort that out in a second. I still have mana open. I have 4 mana open. I will. Yeah, why not? I'll do this. This is fun. I'm going to pay 3 to suspend Inspiring Refrain. So rather than pay a cost, I exile it with 3 time counters on it, and then
that puts a counter on the War Doctor.
Once I've cast it, I can.
We all get a copy of that in a few turns' time.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want, you don't have to.
I mean,
it's
why
your
would you
choice.
turn down free card draw?
Nobody will turn down free card draw. Fine.
Yeah. And I'm going to sit pretty because I'm actually a little bit scared of everything that's happening, especially the War Doctor. Although I'm less scared of the War Doctor now.
You've got nothing to fear from the War Doctor.
He's giving me money.
Amy's terrified of the War Doctor.
You pass the turn in? Is it yours, Chris?
I am indeed passing the turn.
Nope. Normally I don't get a chance to enter the War Doctor because Amy basically suffers a.
It needs to go pretty quickly. When it's the commander,
He's
it's a
a
bit
kill
more
on
tricky
site
to.
commander.
Yeah, it's the
100%.
commander that's a bit tricky because like you kill it, it just comes back again. Like you can just reset the counters on it every now and again. So when it's on 1, it's kind of okay,
Play
but
it
like
on a
once it gets to
cemetery.
like 5 or 6, it's a real problem.
Yeah. Like, I don't think that this is because I limited myself on the card pool. I don't think this is the best build for it, which might make him a bit fairer overall, but we will see.
Yeah.
Only one way to find out.
Yep.
But sometimes when you do that with decks, though, especially with things that are like the War Doctor, people will sometimes be like,
Yes.
"It doesn't matter, just kill it anyway,
Yeah.
and then it makes you see
That it's like when I had a Nekazar zombies typal deck. It's like people didn't focus on the zombies part; they focused on the Nekazar, thinking
Yeah.
I had wheels. That the age-old problem of that.
Yeah.
I my kill on site commander that just makes me see red as Miss Bumbleflower. I don't know how.
Oh,
Just had the wool pulled over their eyes by Miss
Cute
Bumbleflower,
bunny
but she is
rabbit.
evil.
We have been burnt by that a lot recently, though.
Ellie, if Ellie is watching this, you're probably going to get a very angry Welsh lady coming.
I mean, she lives in Wales now, but I wouldn't exactly call her Welsh lady.
I'm just hoping I can provoke her into. I'm just trying to provoke her
You're
into
just trying
talking.
to poke
I'm
her.
poking. I'm poking the rabbit, basically.
Carry on with your turn.
Tap 1, 2. Tap 4. I will play Bernard Cribbins. And anyone who tries to kill Wilfred is basically a traitor to this country because
Agreed.
he's a national treasure.
Right. I'm going to make him shuffle into his library. No, okay.
Please,
Amy-
please
Amy-
shuffle the War Doctor.
I Amy,
well
I
done,
suffered enough
actually.
last night playing your Stacks Canlander
Oh,
deck.
yeah. I Armageddoned him last night. It's great. Wonderful
Oh
feeling.
dear, that's rude.
That is very rude.
It felt amazing.
Actually, no. Where if I play Rose, it's just setting myself up for problems. She'll just get killed again. So, oh, I should put. No, I did do a Revelo. I forgot to put a time counter on as we're told, so we'll do that now. Okay. I will pass the turn there.
Good job, Strix, on the Revelo triggers. as well.
And for blocking all these, and for dealing with these bots coming up as well. You're doing a good job.
What else are you doing with your turn as well, Chris?
I've passed.
Oh, you passed, you?
Pay attention, Amy.
I was looking at chat. Like, right. So I got draw, and then I've got this trigger. So draw first. Let's see what that is.
Trigger. Your deck is a mess. Bow, 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 bow,
I actually. Okay.
No, sorry. I just had that song on my head and need to get it out.
So trigger blink. I think
The War Doctor has to. I'm sure at this point.
Oh, you'll waste the gold.
But the thing is, though, you can activate your what's that white creature next to the War Doctor, isn't it? So if I did target the War Doctor, you can just blink the War Doctor to keep him.
Blink it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm actually because it's other, isn't it?
Sorry. What on Gilrain?
Yeah.
Exile another target creature I control.
So I'm gonna target her with the shuffle effect. I think.
Yeah.
I think that makes more sense to get rid of your
That probably does.
on-board effect. Yeah.
I will shuffle Gilrain into the deck and then investigate. Is it?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So that is Gilrain gone, and I'll get a clue in a moment.
I thought you said the ring then. I thought, oh god, we're doing Lord of the Rings now.
So how big is the War Doctor at the moment?
The War Doctor is currently a 7/9 with 2-time counters.
The only thing is I can't attack. I can't do you with this.
I mean, he's tapped and he's goaded, so
Yeah, but it's the spell I drew is kind of fun, but also it's I want to hit you with that, but I can't. Okay, I'm gonna play it anyway because let's have some fun. This is
Okay.
the
Eric's
beast.
pointing out how weird the saga is. It just keeps going down and up. Oh, the beast, Deathless Prince.
One Angel for chapter 2.
Take care. Have a safe trip home, Phaedron. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Angel for chapter 2. What do you mean?
No, read
Oh
what
gosh, it is.
No, it's so 1 and 2 is.
No, it's 1 and 3 on Blink.
Oh, okay. So I don't get to shuffle your thing in then. I don't get to shuffle your thing in. Then.
No, okay. I will go looking for it then.
Oh my god.
Sorry. That's fine. That's a
Strix,
really weird way of doing it. Good catch, there,
I'll then
Strix.
shuffle, yeah.
So I get Angel for 2, and then
Strix, can we update the Revelo counter for Amy this time?
okay. So that's why did I do that? Because Angel for 2, which comes in with first strike vigilance, and whenever an opponent casts a creature spell, this permanent isn't a creature's end of turn. Okay. Cool. So I'm playing the Beast Deathless Prince anyway.
Okay.
So you get to respond to it because I was going to target the War Doctor with it.
Okay. When you gain.
When I cast this spell, gain control of target creature till end of turn. It gains haste and menace. Untap it.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
Ooh. When a creature deals combat damage to its owner,
But because I can't hit you with it, so
yeah.
and you get it back.
No, it could hit me because the goad applies to Jay.
Oh yeah,
Because
it's Jay. Yeah, it's good.
Jay's
Yeah,
controlling
so it could hit
the
you.
enchantment which gives it goad.
Oh yeah, it could hit you.
I think I am incentivized to then use Gilrain
Damn it.
to so I don't have a clue token actually. So yes, I'll exile the War Doctor.
That gets rid of the aura.
That
So
gets
Shining
rid of
Justice is
the
gone,
aura.
and
Yep.
you reset the tokens. So either way, it works out well for me.
Yeah. All right. I am choosing not to return it now.
Yeah, so it'll come back with a counter on it. Some
With
kind,
with a lifelink and vigilance counter on it.
Yep. Okay. Then I'm going to go to combat.
Yep.
And I'm going to send a 3/3 Dalek at Chrono, and Davros is going to go at Chris. They both got menace, so
Is that 3 damage?
yeah, 3 damage each.
Did you say Davros is coming at me?
Yeah, Davros coming at you, Chris, and then the Dalek at Chrono.
Sure, I will take 3
This got
damage.
counters. This got stun counters. I've got to keep
I'm
track
on
of that.
6 commander damage now.
This has how many on it? 6, I think. I doubt it's going to get counted off of it very easily. But
Is it time countered or stun
no,
countered?
it's stun counters on it. So put that out of the way for now. So yeah, that's my attacks. I'm going to then go to end step, and then Davros triggers. I get to create my Dalek. If I have another Dalek in here, yes. And then Chrono and Chris will place a villainous choice to either discard a card or let me draw a card.
You can draw a card.
And Chrono?
You know what? I am going to discard a mountain.
Yep. And then that's me. I'll pass over to Chrono.
And I will go and find a lifelink counter in a moment. So I will untap her. I will draw for the turn. I will then exile. Chapter 3 of the Flux is exile the top card, which is an arcane signet. I will play a plains for land. I will then play. Actually, 2, 1, 2. Oh, card went to exile, so I've got a counter. I've got a time counter on the War Doctor. just now going to be trading back and forth. Amy has 2 blockers. Revelo has 1. Jay has 1. Okay, so there's no point doing this doing this now. So let us go to combat. And I am going to send the War Doctor at you, Revelo.
Oh,
He is
jeez.
a 5/7 on attack. The 1 damage trigger is going to go Amy directly.
So 6
So
damage.
rude.
Did you say 5 or 6 damage, Chrono?
5 damage.
26.
And I gain 5 life because he does have vigilance. So I go to 42. Vigilance, lifelink.
Yeah, I was gonna say vigilance. Was he?
And he has vigilance as well.
And he has
I forgot
vigilance.
about that. Yes.
Oh God.
So second main phase then. I'll tap 4 for Iraxa, Empress of Mars. An alien warrior that is 5/4 with trample and battle cry, but it also has paradox. Whenever I cast a spell from anywhere that isn't my hand, create a 2/2 red alien creature. I will tap 2 for Arcane Signet.
Yeah.
And create the alien token as well. Which I have here. And say pass the turn.
What was that last card? Because Spelltable didn't like it.
Arcane Signet?
No, the creature thing you
Oh,
played.
the creature, Iraxa. IRAXXA. Empress of Mars.
Cool. Go on Spelltable now. For some reason, Spelltable just didn't like it. Maybe just a slight bit of lighting. I don't know, but you know what
Yeah.
Spelltable's like
Spelltable
sometimes.
never wants to decide the cards correct.
The amount of times I've had like basic clans or OG duels come up on it.
We have a Snogden in chat. Welcome on in.
Hello, Snogden. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well.
And then yes, that's pass turn.
Excellent. I've already untapped. I will draw for turn. Oh, that's fun. Okay. I'm gonna play an island. It's land for turn. And then this costs 4. I have a lot of land. 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. No, yes, that works. I'm gonna cast. I pay 4, and I'm gonna cast a Coruscation Mage. I have no idea if that's how you say that word, but it's how I said it.
Yeah, Coruscation is.
With its offspring cost as well.
Just want to point out that the inspiring refrain would have 1 less counter in it now.
Thank you very much. I'll remove your time counter from it. I was checking if I have a offspring token for this. I don't think I do. No, sadness. I'll draw one in a sec. But yeah, it's a 2/2 Otter Wizard. Whenever I cast an on-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent, and I have 2 of them.
Yay!
One of them is
we love those effects.
We do indeed. There we go. And then I'm gonna empty my hand by paying 4, tapping the Skyclave Relic for red. For my very own the Flux.
Hey!
I get 2 triggers off Coruscation Mage, so you'll take 2.
Sure.
Pingers are in.
And then deals 4 damage to target creature. I feel like it's probably going to be the Empress of Mars. But it could also be Gilrayan. I feel like it's probably Gilrayan.
I think if you take care of Gilrayan now, then the cat flicker in response, and then I can shuffle something in from Krona's board on
Yeah,
my turn.
yeah. It's going to be Gilrayan. Sorry, she's getting fluxed.
Gilrayan's getting fluxed.
I like how we've gone from Doctor Who to Pingu now, effectively.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Gilrayan will perish.
As is tradition. And I will
Yeah.
get put what are these called? Lore counters, saga
Yeah.
counter, chapter counter. I don't know.
Law counters, I believe.
Lore
Yeah,
counters.
Yeah, lore counters.
And that's gonna be me.
Okay, over to moi. Untippity tap. Upkeep, vanishing on 4 knocks. As goes to 2. Draw a card, and then I draw another card. Now, Azrael's got 2 time counters on it. So, could I cast Rose effectively for free, just paying the commander tax? Is that how that would... So Rose is 2 CMC. I've got 2 time counters on As Foretold.
What's As Foretold say again? Can you move the dice off it a minute? The dice off the thing so I can click it. I forget the wording of it, because it's like you can cast... So, once each turn, you may pay 0 rather than pay mana cost of a spell you cast with mana value X or less, where X is number. Doesn't say it's restricted to hand or anything. So yeah, I guess if you've got a 2 CMC spell, but you have to pay the commander tax.
I was about to say, am I still
on
paying the
top of
commander
that,
tax
yeah,
on it?
so
Yeah, that's fine.
But without paying his mana cost, I'm not sure actually. That's an interesting
I'm
one.
just having a quick look. To
Yeah,
see if,
let's get the rolling on that,
Gatherer.
because that would be...
Once per turn, you can
Because
pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost of a spell you cast with mana value X or less.
Commander
think-
tax is an additional cost, isn't it?
You do, but you
do-
do saying you do pay commander tax.
I mean, I'm still basically
Right.
casting Rose for 2
Is it- you-
CMC.
I think you
Yeah.
do reductions then additions. So like it would reduce
Yeah.
it to 0, then add the tax.
Yeah,
That makes
I
that
think.
makes sense.
I
Yes.
think that's how it works. But yeah.
I mean, that's fine, because effectively it just means that I can pay 2 CMC for Rose, so it's not like a net loss.
Yeah, you're just paying like normal cost.
I'll tap 2 then to activate As Foretold to play Rose Tyler. Oh, I should have put an upkeep on Wilfred. So
And looked at the top cards, isn't
one,
it, as well?
one card.
Yeah.
And I put a non-land permanent card with mana for less from mana onto the battlefield. And the rest of the bottom of the library in a random order. So actually, I drew for turn.
Then just do that one now. That's the one you're looking at. Just do it that way around. For this time.
Yeah,
And then next time remember it.
It was a land, so not that I'm.
Just the Revel again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Right. Okay, in that case, I've got 5 mana. So, what's problematic on the board at the moment? I think
Rose.
I mean, the War Doctor's pretty scary.
Yeah. And then like I think most
Got a
of
very few
Kronos
counters
creatures,
on
but
him.
yeah, so
because you're planning to get rid of the War Doctor, aren't you?
also the otters are probably a problem soon.
The pingers, because they'll start pinging, won't they?
Yeah, like once they ramp up with spells per turn they're casting, it's
So then you've also got Davros with 2 and 3 2 Daleks, so you've got Menace on board. So
but looking at the board, I cannot get through to anybody without being blocked.
Yeah. And okay, so the can never pronounce that.
Coruscation.
Coruscation, right? So we've got the Coruscation mages are an issue. Davros, which I think Amy was going to deal with anyway.
Well, I was to deal with I can deal with something on my turn, but I'm not sure what. I can shuffle something in, whether that's something on Krona's board or somebody else's that matters on my upbeat or my turn, doesn't it? Really.
I mean, I did just take a hit from Davros as well, so I'm conscious of that. Sorry, I just got to work out my. Right, okay.
Well, I'm still sitting on 3 lands and an Arcane Signet.
Right, okay. I'm going to tap 1, 2. I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to play Kraken Time with Vanishing. It's got Vanishing
Oh.
through.
Ooh.
It's the one that. Oh, yeah.
And when it enters the battlefield, exile creature premature select Kraken's battlefield. I will exile the War Doctor.
Hmm.
Unless someone wants to respond while Kraken Time's on the stack.
Reminding myself what it does.
So when Kraken Time enters the battlefield, at the beginning of my pre-combat main phase, exile target creature an opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. So it's only exiled for 3 turns, but Chrono could just put it back in the command zone. So
I had like 4 different ways in my head that I thought that card worked, and it was none of the ways that it actually works.
Hmm. You know what? Sure, I'm going to put the War Doctor back in the command zone.
yeah, it makes sense. So it's not the best removal, but it does kind of help for commanders, I guess. So. There's no point me going to combat. I need blockers up for Daleks coming at me. So, and to be fair, Wilfred does shoot Daleks with paintball guns, so he's totally legitimate.
Does that mean I need to blink Wilfred now?
Don't you touch him. Leave him alone. I will. I think I'm just passing the turn.
Okay, over to me. Untap all the things. No, this doesn't untap. This just gets stone counter removed. Then I will draw, and then I now get to blink something. I think I actually blink the token mage.
It moves it for good, doesn't it? Then so yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
I think this reduced down the amount of damage we're going to get pinged.
Mm-hmm.
I think
For
it's
a
a better
manageable
option.
1 per spell.
Yeah, it's only 1 per spell, not 2. Like, yeah, it's half the damage.
Yeah.
We've all seen how like
I can't, part of me wanted to take the Araxa, like the Empress, out, but it was like
I don't think she's the biggest problem right now.
not quite. Yeah, maybe later. I'm gonna play this Shadow Blood Bridge. I hit another land drop. It's amazing.
Hey.
I can't play this card because I think it just kills me during this game. Well, so I got 5 mana. I can cast. I've got so many cards in my hand which are really expensive. Okay, I mean that seems fine. I'm going to play this thing. It's a Brasilian War President. How do you pronounce that?
Athlon.
Timothy Dalton.
Tap the Fiery Islet again, so I'm taking damage.
Well, it's meant to be Timothy Dalton, but to be honest, it doesn't look a thing like him in that.
No, it's a very bad image of Timothy Dalton.
Yeah.
If that's what they were going for.
As an upkeep trigger, so doesn't really do anything. This isn't a creature, or is that no opponent casts things? That's okay. I can go to combat, but I think everyone can just block stuff.
Yeah.
But is Chris going to block with his Wilfred? Probably not.
I mean, Wilfred's a 2/4, so I can take the damage and survive.
You have to block with Rose Tyler as well.
Yeah. Do you assign damage or do I assign the damage?
I assign where the damage goes. So I'm gonna attack Chris with a Dalek and Chrono with a Dalek. It's menace 3/3s.
Menace 3/3.
I think I'm just taking the damage because knowing you'll assign the damage to Rose, so and I don't trust you not to do that. So
Sure. I will double block with Iraxa and with a 5/4 Iraxa and a 2/2 Alien Warrior.
Cool. I'll kill the 2/2 Alien Warrior. And then this one dies. And then Chris took 3.
Yeah.
So we go to my end step. I'll create another Dalek. And then Chris, you'll face a villainous choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna discard out of time.
Good.
What? Actually,
that was one of the last cuts
Oh.
I made from this
actually,
deck.
no.
Oh,
You know
wait,
what? Draw a
you already
card.
said. You
No,
already...
I'm gonna let you draw a
Wait,
card.
wait. You let me draw a card now, are you? Okay.
Yeah, you can draw a card.
Okay, yeah.
That reaction made me feel like
Okay, and then I will pass the turn then. Maybe I shouldn't have reacted to that.
No,
Next card.
Sure. Untap. Keep draw. Okay. Flux will go to chapter 4. So I exile the top card of my library, which is a Clifftop Retreat. I can play it. But Paradox is whenever I cast. Okay. So what we're going to do is we will play the Clifftop Retreat. Untapped. Can I do so? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do have 3 mana left over. How many chapters does Blink have? Blink has 4 chapters. Okay. But whatchamacallit is out. Cracking time is
Oh, we have a
not great.
donation.
oh, who donated?
Oh, Snogden, thank you very much for the donation.
Oh, thank you,
15 pounds
Snogden.
as well.
That was very
Much appreciated.
very generous. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
All goes to a very good cause.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
How much has been raised now? Because I know we're pushing.
Okay.
25, I think 20. Yeah, 25, I think.
I mean, in total overall for
It's 7k ish.
that's really
Yeah.
good.
So the main UK page has just ticked over 3,900, which is awesome. So thank you very much for that.
That's fantastic.
And for this stream tonight. It's amazing.
I know when it comes to last day of auctions, that's probably going to go up a lot more as people get their bids in. So
the auction stuff will
I'm a bit frightened about what's going to happen with the auction because the that 10th Doctor card being at £355 now, like there have been several bidding wars already.
Yeah.
So yes, I will play War Doctor. Again. 6.
I mean, yeah, I'm honestly curious as to how high that's going to go. Sorry, Chrono, you carry on.
No, sorry, it's okay. 3 for Wild Wasteland from the Fallout decks. Skip my draw step. At the beginning of my upkeep, exile the top 2 cards of my library. I can play them this turn. So
nice.
I don't think I'm in a good position to go to attacks, so we will pass the turn.
I don't remember the War Doctor going through the wasteland, but it's an interesting crossover.
I mean,
well, he made lots of them.
I mean,
he made lots of them.
I mean,
okay.
also, like where that cabin he went to in Day of the Doctor was pretty much a wasteland.
Yeah,
so I also think
very wastelandy.
I think this is on theme. Yep.
I will untap. I will remove a time counter from Inspiring Refrain, and then I will tick up the flux to exile the top card of my library. It is a mountain. I would like to see some not land, please.
I will get a counter on the War Doctor.
And then I will draw a card for turn. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, I'm going to play the mountain from exile. I did, in fact, draw a land. I'm going to actually pay 3 and tap the Desolate Lighthouse to discard a card and draw a card. So I will discard this Frostboil Snarl.
Ooh.
And draw.
Okay.
Now we can have some fun.
Ooh.
So I am going to pay 1. And I am going to cast Preordain.
Ooh, that's always a fun card.
So I'll order the triggers so that so that Coruscation Mage triggers first, so you'll take 1
Okay.
damage.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then Curse of Echoes trigger. Everyone may copy Preordain.
And I guess we would resolve them in backwards order as well. So if you want to preordain, which I assume everybody probably does.
Yeah.
So we have to do Chris first, then you, Amy,
I think
then
Chrono
Chrono.
first. I think Chrono first,
Uh,
then me,
well,
then Chris, then you.
We go around in its turn order to decide whether or not you are going to copy it, and then we resolve backwards.
I will be
Yeah.
copying.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so we're getting 1 copy.
Amy's copying as well.
Yeah.
Amy's copying. Anna, are you copying?
He's thinking.
Sure. Let's copy it.
Bowing to
It-
peer
it-
pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the best position
So then
because
Chrono
you
goes
least damage.
first then. So
Yeah. So I scry 2.
Mhm.
Oh no.
which is this is where it's now just going to make River really really big.
She's going to be enormous, yeah.
So we're gonna have giant Alex Kingston and giant Billy
Okay.
Piper soon. This
I
is
thought-
like everyone's
I put
fantasy.
I put 1 back on the top, 1 on the bottom, and I draw a card.
Dreams coming true tonight.
Just like Mark Rosewater
Okay,
intended.
I shall do mine. I shall scry 2.
Is this magic as Richard Garfield intended then?
Richard Garfield, sorry, yeah, that's the line, thank you.
I mean, Mark Rosa
I'm-
probably did
I'm
intend
pretty-
this.
I'm pretty sure Richard Garfield did not intend half of the things that has happened. To this cat.
This card's really bad for this particular game, but I'm also just going to take it and play it next turn because it just. So I'm going to bottom this, scry 2. So bottom this one and draw this one.
So
that's a lot of fun.
So talking about magic as intended, I remember when I had dinner at Command Fest with Gavin Verhey, Will Hall, and Cryptic, and I got chatting to Gavin about Doctor Who, and I got the impression that he's a big Whovian. He likes
Oh yeah.
He's a big Whovian, so he likes and you could tell him actually cared about making a good set. So I think this is definitely magic as Gavin Verhey intended it.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And he signed my River Song.
Nice.
So I actually spoke to him about this project, and because of various reasons, Wizards of the Coast weren't able to support, unfortunately. But he was one of the people that I spoke to, one of the first people I spoke to about it, and I spoke to him about it in person at MagicCon Amsterdam, and because this is, I mean, like River Song is not a powerful card, but it's a fun card. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
It's my favorite Magic card that's
No.
ever been played, ever been made, because it forces you to play the game wrong, and it's the most flavor win card ever made.
It is. The flavor is great.
And I told him that to his face, and he was very happy.
Nice.
I'll do my
right.
I'll do my
You need
preordain.
Yeah, you need to get. I need to deal some damage to some faces. So I'll put a counter on River, and then Anna, you'll take 3.
I think I'm going to. I'm going to bottom this and draw this. Yeah, sorry, preordain's done.
Excellent. And then I'll put a counter on River, and Amy, you will take 4. And then I will put a counter on River, and Chris, you take 5.
Oh, God. Chrono's on 36 life.
But it doesn't matter. That's how this book is established.
I don't get to choose.
I thought
It counters then that.
I was objecting. It's like, but I'm on the so little line.
You choose first, but you take damage last.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And now I will resolve my preordain. So I'll scry 2. They can both stay on the top, and then I will draw a card from the bottom.
Oh God! Oh God! Yeah. So
Yeah.
you could, that's the thing. You'd have to, if you wanted to draw a card, you'd have to scry it to the bottom. Yeah.
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 That's really nice.
I love
actually.
it. Oh,
This is why I love it. It just everything about it is wrong, and it feels so nice to do it all. Okay. I'm then gonna crack the Wayfarer's Bauble, and that's gonna be my turn.
Cool.
So I will pay 2. I have triggered River in a hilarious way. I'm happy.
yes. You got to do it at least once. So yeah.
I got to do it at least once.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep, as foretold, goes up. Kraken. I need to do this. Fornox goes down, so that will go down. Wilfred go. I'll do Wilfred last. Kraken time goes down to 2. Upkeep. This is on upkeep. And Wilfred goes up to 2. Look at the top 2 cards in my library. I will. It's a non-land permanent, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so I get to put Amy Pond straight onto the battlefield,
Ooh.
which means I now get to
Find Rory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, she has partner with, doesn't she?
Yeah.
I always
So-
forget that partner with is.
You don't have to. You don't have to go looking for
Oh,
Rory.
yeah. If you search, you'll take damage.
You can also just fail to find.
Wait, if I search, I take damage.
Yes,
because
because
you
of
just watch your
River.
library. If you go and find my father, I will punish you.
Oh God! He's not
Father,
wrong.
you don't need him.
I think the Lonely Centurion can wait a bit longer to find his.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's probably for the best. Yes. Okay.
You don't want to take 6 damage?
No,
you don't want to lose almost half your life total.
life is
Why
a
not?
bit. Life is a bit of a problem at the moment. So, I will. So now I draw a card for my turn. Then I draw a card for my. I draw a card in general. Right. Oh God, my hand's getting big now. Okay, so I can play Rogue's Passage. So now I can have a unblockable Billy Piper. Oh, begin my pick on my face. Crack in Time. I think River has to go.
That's really rude. That's really rude.
Very rude.
Or do we want to get rid? Is there something else that people are more concerned about?
I mean,
I
I'm
think
concerned about River.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think River is the correct choice.
Yeah. Okay. River gets goes
Yeah.
until Crack in
So
Time.
really,
comes.
so actually, you
Oh, River can go back in the command zone.
command
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So
that was all pretty
the
much
command zone thing is a replacement effect, isn't it? So she doesn't go to exile, so I don't get a counter.
Yeah.
No, she
goes to exile, then you would.
She goes to exile and then moves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
They changed it very recently. It didn't because they changed it to include death triggers in so that commanders could trigger death effects.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Oh, I can do this.
What always confuses me is that if that Kraken time goes, you also get River Song back. I think. Even
because she's not in exile, I wouldn't get her back.
No, there's something weird about a delayed trigger and commanders.
Yeah, if you move in command zone, you do get them back when those things go.
What?
I believe.
Yeah. It's a very weird ruling, and I can never. I should have bookmarked it, but it is because it works with things like not Resto Angel, the other angel, and things like Grasp of Fate.
Yeah, that would make sense. So, right.
Because I think it's partly because of that change you said, because it remembers that they did go to exile. So provided that they haven't left the command zone before then, it still remembers them being in exile. I say it's a very weird ruling.
Okay, so I've got to work out how I want to do this now. I've got 8 cards in hand, so I need to make sure I get rid of something this turn. That's fine.
I have so much fun on my turn.
Oh, dear. I'm concerned now. Is this going to blow up the board or something?
No, well, anything could happen.
Right. Okay. I'm going to tap Arcane Signet, tap Transfer Clock Tower, put a counter on it. Then I'll tap Ominous Cemetery, Rogue's Passage. Yeah, I'm not going to make Rose unblockable this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to cast a 10th Doctor because I haven't actually cast him this turn. So we have Tenant out. Okay, so I go to combat. So on attack, the 10th Doctor will activate.
Well, so don't do it yet. You need to declare attacks. So declare attacks and where they're going, and then 10th Doctor will trigger.
I'm going to send Rose Tyler at Chrono, I think.
Are you sending anything else?
Nope.
Well, walking minutes as well, yeah.
Yeah.
So you send, is she Vigilance?
No. So, but
Yeah. So now you've got your triggers you can stack, which is Rose and 10th Doctor.
I'm going to do the 10th Doctor first.
Yeah.
So I exile Sonic Screwdriver, get exile with 3 time counters on it. So that will give a War Doctor another counter.
Sure.
Then Rose will see all the time counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 time counters. She's now a +6/+6 and is an 8/8. And then
It's a large rose.
there's a very large Rose. Coming at you, Chrono.
Okay, so she has 8 time counters, which gives her.
She's 8/8 now. So yeah, +6/+6.
Oh, sorry, 6 time counters.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
So it's +8/+8. She doesn't have trample, does she?
nope.
Cool. I'll block on my indestructible commander.
How big's the War Doctor?
3/5 indestructible.
Okay. So in response,
Mm-hmm.
because I can do this for free, I'm going to play Dust of Moments for free from As Foretold, or cast it for free. So I'm going to put 2 time counters on each permanent with a time counter on each suspended card. So that will be Transport Clock Tower. 4 Nox will stick around for more. Crack in Time will stick around a bit longer.
So just to point out, you don't put that on just your suspended cards because it's just each.
Oh, so it's gonna tick up Inspiring Refrain.
It's
Yeah.
going to tick up that. It's not you control, so it's each suspended card. So it will put it on to anything that has a time counter on it, and anything that has a spend counter would get.
Including the War Doctor, right?
Yeah, including the War Doctor.
Is the War Doctor time counters? Is it?
Yes.
Yes, that would get some more
And
as well.
he's then going to get time counters for everything that, or is it when you remove time counters for him?
No, it's when cards go to exile.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
so you're playing Dust of Moments, and you're using the second
Ability,
second ability,
yes.
yeah. On each permanent with time count. Okay, so War Doctor goes to 5 time counters.
Yes.
Cool.
So
Yeah,
that's...
and then Inspiring Refrain. I'll see you one day, my friend.
It will be there forever waiting. And yeah, so yeah, Rose and the War Doctor just bounce off each other then.
Yeah.
And I think that will be my turn because I have got 7 cards in hand. I don't have to discard. Nice.
Well, I get a thingy up with this. Untap this.
Good thing is I've got blockers now for those Daleks. So.
Upkeep as well. I get another one. Rassilon.
Oh yeah,
I lose 2. And then
And
I exile a Darkwater Catacombs, and it's
okay.
I can play it whilst it's in exile. So I think I'll just play that. So draw a turn first,
And
then play this.
I was just looking at some of the other creators who were raising money. Shattergang raised £160, which is incredible.
Good job going there.
Yeah, they've been doing really well.
Pretty good.
So did Raising
So,
Coalition raise some
Chrono,
money.
you're gonna love me.
Oh, am I?
Oh dear.
It's
do I
definitely
do
not
really
something you
bad-
say before doing
Do I
something
do this
someone enjoys.
I'm gonna do this post combat, I think, actually, just in case, because I want to get some attacks in first. So let's go a 3/3 Dalek at Chris, a 3/3 Dalek at Chrono, and Davros at Erinius.
I will be blocking.
I will double block the ones coming at me.
I'll double block a Dalek with Wilfred and the 10th Doctor. 2/4 and a 3/5. So
Yep, that's fine. So these two, the two tokens die, and then you taking it's menace. So I think you just.
I have to take the Davros, yeah.
Yep, that's fine.
finally stop those Daleks in true Dog 2 fashion. Let them rampage around. Oh god, she's what's she gonna play? Because she's laughing. It's so hard.
I'm really looking forward to.
I am curious now. What are you gonna do?
I've got to tap like this to get the double red, I think, because I can't tap that.
Double red.
Double red and 2. Ensnared by the Mara.
Oh Christ!
Oh my god.
Chrono knows already. Each opponent faces a villainous choice. They exile cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card, and then I may cast that card without paying its mana cost, or that player exiles the top 4 cards of their library and, ensnared by the Mara, deals damage equal to the total mana value of those cards to that player.
Oh no, yeah, that.
So we will go around the table, if that's resolving.
I've got no response.
I'm tapped out.
Yeah,
I can do
so,
nothing.
Chrono, I guess you're going to choose the first option.
Unless.
Because that means War Doctor gets huge.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, War Doctor gets huge either way. Like regardless of which choice anybody picks.
Yeah.
But you know what? For doing that, I will let you have a card from my library.
Wow.
Okay, let's see. So it's
So technically, we all
until
have to make the choices first, and then they resolve. Because everyone knows what everyone else has done.
Okay.
I'm going to be giving Amy a card, basically, because I'm on 15 live. I cannot afford to take damage at this point.
There's an exceptionally high chance that you're going to get something that causes you to scry every turn, so you're getting a card.
Yeah. All right. So all three of us have picked the first option. So I will.
You resolve first.
Yeah. So it's exile until
you hit a non-land card.
Okay, so it is Desdemona Freedom's Edge.
Demona. Oh, move it down a little bit, just out the glare a little bit, just so I can click Spelltable.
Does that help?
Oh, you got it. Yeah. Okay, so it's a 3/4.
3/4 Vigilance Human Rogue
with lots of text. I will read that when it's relevant. Okay, yep. I get to cast that for free, so I'll just cast that.
Sure.
Let's see. So I'm just exiling until I hit non-land, right?
Yeah.
Basically. Land.
Oh dear.
Into the time vortex.
Cascade.
Cascade rebound.
Oh god, shit.
So the rebound doesn't matter because the rebound's only from hand. So
but that's still basically a free cascade.
But I get a free cascade.
That's nice.
Yes.
And then also because I'm casting that spell from exile, I think Brasilian lets me conspire it. As you cast a spell, you may tap 2 untapped creatures you control that share a color with it. So it needs to be red. Okay, so that's fine. I can't do that one.
Yeah, but so you get to cascade for 4.
But I can cascade for 4 for free. So I'm going to cast that.
Yeah, so count, and you need to count how many cards you are exiling for the cascade.
Should I be resolving this now?
Oh god, yeah.
If you are casting it now, then yes, you need to resolve it now.
Resolve because this is on the stack technically, I guess, isn't it?
Oh yeah. So that is on the stack. The J spell is on the stack. Oh no, hang on. When does the trigger for?
Hang on, I think we've done this in the wrong order. So I think we'd face the villain's choice, and we would face it one after another.
I think it is this way around.
It does go. So you do your turn.
I'm casting it, but
I think you casting it as without paying its mana cost is part of the trigger resolving.
Yeah.
So you will have Desdemona already, yeah.
So that comes in, and then I get so now I get the cascade then.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go cascade, and it's for anything 4 or less, really, isn't it? So
yeah,
I got an exterminate.
Okay, so that's an extra 2 cards. Cool.
So this goes on bottom. The exterminate is to destroy target creatures controlled loses 3 life. I probably should hit the War Doctor, really, shouldn't I?
War Doctor is indestructible.
Oh, it's indestructible. Okay, so there's no point in hitting the War Doctor. I'm gonna hit the because the Empress thing's still around.
The Empress
tokens. Let's get rid of that.
Okay.
Just remind me how the War Doctor is indestructible. Or is it that enchantment?
I am gonna tap
from the Bastion Protector.
That's it.
I am gonna tap Resilient. Let me copy it. Because it shares a color with the card, and I will hit Rose.
What else are you tapping? Because Conspire is 2 creatures. So.
Oh, it's 2. Oh no, I
Yeah.
can't then. Nope, that's fine. Good catch.
So
I can't.
Rose,
I can't.
mean,
That you're fine, Chris.
yay!
You could tap the Angel because I think the Angel is
You
black.
could tap the
as well.
angel.
It doesn't say it's
and-
black. It just says token artifact creature alien.
Oh, does it have to be a black creature?
What,
Strike
what
vigilance.
Blink created it though, so
Share a
It's
copy.
not. It doesn't. Oh, black. Oh yeah, yeah, black. Yeah, it's black.
It is black. It is a black
Yeah.
creature. Yes.
Okay, so I do take out Rose.
Yeah.
You're taking out Rose.
Yeah, and it's so for those things.
Yeah, I'm responding to that before Rose gets taken out.
Okay. Yeah.
Tap feels like this is a waste of it, but it's the only option I've got. Everybody lives. Make all creatures hexproof and indestructible.
Oh
Okay,
my
that's fine.
god.
So your things, because that was on the stack, so your things fine then.
Yeah. Players gain hexproof to end a turn. We can't lose life this turn, or lose the game, or win the game.
Okay, that's fine. We go to. That was the cascade thingy. That's all Jason's done.
Newbie Doctor, who
No, it wasn't. There is no way. There is no way in heck that
It was an acquisition product. It was meant to get new people into the game. This is a normal way.
It's
to
so-
play Magic the Gathering.
Doctor Who decks just go so complicated.
So then we go on
I would
to
like to.
Chris.
Yeah, all of this nonsense is because of one enchant, one
It's-
sorcery.
This is
Yeah,
this,
one sort
this
of
is literally Doctor Who in a nutshell. Things just
Yeah,
do get
yeah.
crazy.
ridiculous. So Chris, over to you. You're going to exile until you hit a non-land card, and then War Dogs are going to get even bigger.
Oh shit! River Song,
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
double River Song.
River Song. Okay, I got River Song now.
You could just, Amy, you could just take my copy.
Yeah, it's just
You literally just could reach over and take my copy.
yeah, that's true. I need to write a token out for that one. So now I've got that one. I draw cards from the bottom. This is fine. I played land for turn.
God, that's 2 River Songs now are just gonna get mad.
Yeah, it's going to be not very nice,
Oh, that's
and
annoying.
I'm very much looking forward to it.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't do the thing actually. I should have got another angel, and they should have gone because that triggered.
Mhm.
So I've got untapped angel. But I think that's going to be my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got to discard a card, but I've also got this end step trigger because Erinius, you took 3 damage, so I create another Dalek, and you face a villainous choice.
I am once again gonna. Actually, I'm gonna discard this mountain because I'm fucking sick of looking at the basic lands.
Cool. I'm going to discard my Thriving War at the end of turn and pass.
Okay.
Right, discard till the end of turn.
Untap.
Or end of turn.
Okay, I
That was
skipped
fun.
my draw. I skipped my
That was
draw
fun.
step. At the beginning of my upkeep, exile the top 2 cards of my library. I exile Collective Effort and Sword to Plowshares.
Oh,
So I can play them this turn. I will play a Plains for my land. Actually, before I do that, I've got to. Chapter 5 of the Flux is also exile. Which is a mountain. So I will play that mountain. And then I've got. What does Collective Effort let me do? Choose one or more, but I have to tap creatures, which I don't have that many of. Creature with power. Return.
Oh, no.
flashing in a cat.
Nope. Oh, damn it. I can't stop the cat. I can't stop the cat.
I flash in a cat who now I need to get off the table. Come on,
Aw.
Mags. Hello, Maggie. You've had your little cameo. Bless you.
Chris has a huge amount of enchantments that are awkward.
Yeah, I haven't really drawn any. I've not really drawn any instants. So that's not the only. That's the moments in Nephron is the only time I've really drawn this game.
Okay, I think.
Not too hard, I hope.
Never had a thought in my life. I'm not about to start now.
All right. let's. I mean, I'm notionally the big bad here.
Which is amazing
So-
given Amy's playing the villains deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll tap one. We will play Swords to Plowshares. Swords to Plowshares. The Davros.
Yep. I gained power.
Power. Yes.
Yeah, gained 3.
Okay.
It is exile, so you get a thing on your.
Yes, I do get the counter. 14.
Oh, I can search my library again because, like, one river. Oh, there's a second
No,
river
there
song.
I find that offensive.
But it's only doing 2 damage. That's not too bad.
That's
I do
3.
Oh yeah, it would be 3, wouldn't it? So yeah, you're right.
Okay. Second planes tap. We will Path to Exile Billy Piper. Sorry.
Poor Billy.
Rose.
Wow. Why do people hate Billy so much?
She gets very big
Yeah.
very quick.
She's a
Becomes-
very nice person.
No.
She signed cards for me.
Yeah, see, thanks, Jay. Do I find a basic or gain life?
This is you get basic.
Okay.
Oh, you will take damage, yeah.
Oh yeah. Because Riversong will get a counter. From
Yeah,
you,
As
so-
will
as
take
you
damage to
may,
Riversong.
as you may.
Oh yeah, you don't have to. You don't have
Oh,
to get
sod
basic.
it. I'll get a land out my.
Cool. I'm gonna put a counter on River Song, and you take 3 damage.
Yep.
That puts a counter. The Exile puts a counter on. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So technically, I have 6 mana left. I don't think. You know what? Let's. Oh no, I have to do this. So I can only play those cards this turn. Oh, that's really annoying. Unless I do that, no danger of it being killed.
Le killed.
Then I can keep that. Okay. We will go to combat. The War Doctor will go at J,
Yeah.
and the trigger for 15 damage will go at Amy.
Youch.
Yeah. Very well deserved. I got the correct choice.
Wow. Okay. I'm down to.
Wow.
The War Doctor
8?
is 5 damage if you aren't blocking J.
How big is he again?
5.
Okay. I think I can take 5. It's probably the last time I can take 5.
Have a nice rest. You
Um,
deserve it.
Yeah. Oh God, if only. I'll take 5 from the War Doctor.
And then
Well, now I know what I'm doing on my turn.
Well, killing Crono.
I have a way of dealing with the War Doctor.
Okay.
Excellent.
Excellent.
do I cast?
Is it guilt? That seemed to work pretty well.
Oh, I can't cast that.
It's weird. It's funny we're talking about getting rid of John Hurt. So like, I was watching Fellowship of the Ring, and of course it got to the bit where Sean Bean gets killed. I said, yeah, the Sean Bean death reel on YouTube is about 5 to 6 minutes long. The only person with a longer death reel was John Hurt, funnily enough.
Oh no way.
I think by virtue of the fact he'd had a longer career than Sean
Yeah.
Bean up until his passing. So
How big? Oh, that's got 3. How big is Rassilon?
Oh, coruscation needs to. No, it's the block of it.
3/4.
3, 4. Okay, so everything is out of reach of that.
You're out of reach. You're out of time.
I don't like what that can do. So I am going to then spend 3 to cast Collective Effort to destroy target enchantment, which will be Kraken Timer.
Yep, that's fair.
You get back River Song.
So I looked it up, and that used to be the case, but it's no longer.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
They have clarified it
Okay.
because it did technically change, and then they very
Right.
quickly, and by very quickly I mean 3 months later, said,
Yeah.
"Okay, yes, but that shouldn't do that."
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So it does what
followed a
you
red
think it
thread.
should do
Yeah.
rather than
Yeah.
Okay.
But not for the reason that you think. And if
Yeah.
that's not Magic the Gathering, I don't know what is.
Mhm.
Hooray! And then I will pass the turn.
Excellent. I will untap. I will tick up the Flux and exile the top card of my library. It is the Invasion of Coldheim, which is not super helpful where I have no cards in hand. And then I'll tick down Inspiring Refrain and draw from the top.
If someone can get rid of Amy's River Song, that'd be great.
I can get rid of the River Song, don't worry.
Oh, but kidding me.
Yeah, killing you, Chris. Okay, I'm going to pay 2 and cast the TARDIS.
Yay!
Um,
Got the nice frame too.
Yeah,
I
I've opened. This is the only set I've bought collector boosters from.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because there's always that I might get a serialized card feel.
Overfiend got a serialized 10th Doctor. The problem is he's actually
I know.
selling it. I think he had like somebody like messed him over with it, but yeah, he got that at Command Fest as well though.
That's pretty cool.
I've got all of the TARDIS frame cards in foil, which all of them are either in the villains one. All the villains ones are in the villains deck. The other 21 are in my 14th Doctor Clara all Doctors deck.
So
So
that deck is hilarious. Someone played it on my stream once. It's pure chaos.
I've never won with it, but yeah, it does do some like really crazy shenanigans.
I've yet to see that deck actually. Yeah.
We'll need to get a game in on Spelltable.
We will. It's hilarious. I'm trying to figure out what I can do. I think I just have to play River. I think that's my only action. What I should no, I could have wheeled the TARDIS, but I think the TARDIS is just funny because I can cascade. So I'm just gonna pay 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. I can pretend I've got mana open for something. And I'll bring back River. And TARDIS is not a creature. I think that's going to be me. And Invasion of Coldheim will
You didn't do that.
No, I had no cards in hand, so it didn't feel worth it.
Okay, untap then.
We should have all taken 1 damage from the TARDIS being cast.
Oh yeah,
You should have. Thank you.
Okay, untap. Upkeep. Aspertod goes to 4. Bornox goes to 2. Wilfred goes to 5. And Sunstriver goes down to that. Top 5 cards of.
Oh yeah, it just digs further and further, doesn't it, every time?
Indeed, I do. I think it has to be this one. Oh, it goes straight onto the battlefield, doesn't it? Yeah, Lightning Greaves. Now I draw for turn, and then I draw for turn because I got 4 knocks. So
that's still around. Jeez.
yeah, I'm lucky. I'm
Well,
impressed.
you put 2 more counters in, didn't you?
Yeah, it's basically been around more or less the whole game. It's great. I'll play Temple of Epiphany tapped, scry 1. Maybe keep that on top, I think. As we're told, is on the field at 4, so...
How are we doing in chat anyway? Having a good evening?
I need to stop accidentally muting myself.
Right, so Rose would cost me 6 to cast, because as we're told is at 4, I can cast her for 4 effectively. So I will do that. Tap Arcane Signet, with a Cemetery, Translore Clock Tower, which gets time counter, and yeah, I'll tap Planes as well. Rose comes out. I'm going to put Lightning Greaves on Rose.
What a surprise.
She's got the zoomies.
Yeah. Love it. I can activate Rogue's Passage at instant speed.
Yeah.
So I could do it in
Can indeed.
How does that work if someone moves to block Rose?
Well, no, you need to do it before blocks are declared.
Okay.
You need to do it before blocks are assigned, yeah.
Fair enough. That's fine. Good to know. Right. I shall, in that case... So, Chrono's got 1 blocker. How big is the blocker?
3/3.
Okay. Yeah, so I will tap out. I'm going to have to take 1 damage from Fiery Oilet to do that. I'll make tap Rose Passage, make Rose unblockable.
Yeah.
Then go to combat. So I'll be attacking with Rose. I can either knock Amy out or try and do some damage to Chrono, because I think Chrono's still in the best position.
If you attack me with Rose, you probably die to War Doctor. Just pointing that
Yeah,
out.
I feel like Chrono's in the best position still. He's done well to, and he's done well to be at 35 this whole game.
I'm surprised, genuinely.
Yeah, you've done well. Okay, so I'll do the 10th Doctor first.
Okay.
So exile. Jadoon Enforcers comes on with 3 time counters on it, which is better than the 6 it would normally get.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. Then Rose sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 time counters. So Rose becomes an 8/8, unblockable.
Sure.
So where are we going after? I don't think I can get through anyone else's.
You've already detected your attacks.
Yeah, I was going to attack with Amy, but I don't think I can get through anyone anyway. So yeah, you have an 8/8 Rose Tyler coming at you. It can't be blocked.
I cannot do anything about that, so I will take 8 damage, go to 27.
Hooray! You've got his life
And
settled
take-
down.
Hey, below 30.
8 points damage.
It's a victory. And then I will pass the turn because I had to tap out to do all that shenanigans.
Okay, so good untap. I've got to remove counter from this thing. Untap this. I have upkeep trigger for here, lose 2 life.
Oof. Oh god.
And then exile the top card of my library. Sontarian General is exiled with Brasilian. I can play it for as long as it remains exiled. Okay. And then I drop a turn, but I drop on the bottom because I got River Song.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world.
I scried this. I haven't shuffled it since, so I think it's a land, isn't it? Oh no, it's from the Cascade.
Ah.
Ah.
So right, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's play a swamp, so that's 7 mana. I am going to do Arcane Signet, Temple of Deceit for double blue, and Cyber Conversion on the War Doctor.
Oh, that would do it.
Oh dear.
This is turn target creature face down. It's a 2/2 Cyberman artifact creature.
I love all of the Cyberman cards.
Yeah, that is pretty good. Because that just killed me.
I mean, I'll probably die to Rose anyway as well, but I'm still less of a threat to Chris, I think, at the moment.
Right. Fine. I will pull the trigger on this.
Oh, dear.
Everyone lives.
Oh, he's got his own. He's got his
So
own.
life totals can't change, can they, as well?
No. Well, we're all still alive.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
everyone lives. So,
But at what cost?
Okay. What's the power toughness of your creature as well, Corona?
so that's a 3/3, and this is a 5/7 at the moment.
That's fine. I'm going to attack you with your Desdemona Freedom's Edge. Attack trigger on this. I'm going to give a creature card that's in my graveyard that has is an artifact or has mana value 3 or less gets escape. So that's going to be the Master formed anew.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Gains escape into the end of turn. I don't mean I can cast it.
the
right
clue
now.
is in the name.
Escape.
The clue is in the name, I guess.
Yeah, so that's going to get escape.
Sure.
But
I
never
block
3/4
one of the
community.
creatures, and I block one of the creatures and take the rest, and nothing changes.
Nothing happens. I think the creatures can't take damage, can they? Or
The creatures are indestructible.
And yes,
so
proof.
they just bounce off each other anyway. So it's fine.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get the trigger.
You want the attack trigger. So,
Yeah.
second
main
post-combat
phase. I can then now cast the Master formed anew. Let's not tap those things, and then I've got to exile 2 other cards. So I'm going to exile this land,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to exile Blink.
Cool.
Now I can make him into a Cyberman, but I can also exile another thing I control. So I'm going to exile River Song with a thingy counter on it, so I can turn him into River Song. So
the Masters regenerate to a woman long before Missy pops up. Then Master time.
Yeah.
Weird time.
I'm going to turn the Master.
Upgrade.
The reason I've done that is because if Chris does get hold of River Song back, he does have the combo, and I was like, if it's exiled, it's gone.
Yeah.
He cannot do
Sure.
that.
And that is exiled, so I get another.
Yeah, you do get a thing. So he's now River Song. I'm just gonna keep your River Song for now, just so I can remember the card.
Yeah,
but Forged Anew, Master Forged Anew is there. If I draw cards, I got do from the top. I can cast that whenever I want. No point in going to do anything else. I shall pass the turn.
Okay. Untap.
Oh, I should have cast that actually. Damn it! Can I cast one thing?
Yeah, sure.
Propaganda. I've got to take 1 damage to do it, but it might save my life.
It will, absolutely.
Okay. Untap. Beginning of my upkeep, I exile the top 2 cards of my library, which are Sunbaked Canyon and Triumph of St. Catherine, which I can't miracle because I didn't draw it. Okay, I'm not sure that actually helps me right now. So that's that. Flux goes to 6, which is add 6 red mana.
Oh yeah, you're at the very end of it now, aren't you? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. This is probably the end.
I don't know. I don't actually have that much to do.
I think the War Doctor just attacking
Well,
can
yeah,
kill any of us.
The War Doctor is in that position. I've never seen a War Doctor stick around this long either.
I'm going to play the Sunbaked Canyon. This is. This is. This is really. Which who is the most likely to?
Don't know. This game's been very much fairly balanced, to be honest.
Who's so Amy's? Is Amy actually hurting me? Is the problem? Is the thing right now?
I'm gonna take 2 damage on my upkeep.
Yeah.
I'd probably die at the start of my turn.
So
The problem is
It's
the
like-
thing is Rose is basically the other big thing, because now with the Swiftfoot boots and the Rogue's Passage, I think that Chris is actually my biggest enemy.
yeah, because you're on 8 commander damage now,
Exactly. Yeah.
and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she goes to 14 next turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I've got lethal on you.
Yeah, so I am incentivized to go to combat. I will swing at Jay.
I was
Yeah.
waiting for
5, and the attack trigger of 21 damage will go to Chris directly.
Everybody lives again.
Yeah, I kind of
Oh.
used that one up. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I die.
I will block with the
What
coruscation
would I
mage.
have done? Talisman of Conviction. Oh no, I would have had a Wilfred trigger.
I will survive then. So I was thinking if you
you may.
cast 2 spells on your turn, I just end up dying.
I mean, I could.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had
I
anything.
might still do that. Because I have 6 red mana still.
Oh,
I should
you
have used
needed
that
to
in the
use
first
it.
maiden.
Yeah.
Could have done what
Yeah.
side?
Can
You
I
need
have cast?
to.
Yeah, can I have used that in my first main phase?
Yeah. Yeah, it would
I
go
think
away.
it matters all that
Because it
much.
was basically, I needed to cast Triumph of St. Catherine then before combat.
Yeah, that's fine.
So she is a 5/5 lifelinker with Presidium Protectiva. When she dies, exile her and the top 6 cards of my library in a face down pile. If I do, shuffle that pile and put it back.
You got piles. I recommend
on
seeing
top
a
of my
doxy.
library. Yes. And then I think I will do a slight safeguard by tapping 3 for Gift of Immortality on the War Doctor.
Oh,
So this is an enchantment that says when the enchanted creature dies, return that card to the battlefield under my control. Return Gift of Immortality to the battlefield attached to that creature at the beginning of the next end step. And then I will pass the turn.
yeah. I think
Here's a question. Chris is dead, so all of his stuff's gone.
that would include River
Yeah.
Song. I think.
River Song
That would include
gone,
River Song. Yeah.
but Master is a copy of River Song that was in exile. Does he still see that?
So he is still a copy of River Song.
He would still be a.
Because the card is no longer in.
Because it's you may have Master formed to enter the battle with a copy of a creature card in exile with a takeover counter on it. So this is no longer in exile. It's still a copy at the moment, I guess.
But it's
So it
not.
entered
Yeah,
as a
it's
copy,
not.
so it's still a copy.
It's still a copy. It means that if the master comes back, like Dyson comes back, it won't have River Song as a potential target.
Okay, yeah.
So can I have my card back then? Please?
Well, I'll keep it for now anyway. Just
You're holding my. You're keeping my cards in.
Yeah.
As you should.
As always, Billy Piper.
There's a lot of text on it, so I want to make sure that
I will untap.
Yeah.
I will uptick Inspiring Refrain and the Flux. I am not going to get to cast this Inspiring Refrain. So uptick the Flux, exile the top card of my library. You're too late. And then draw from the bottom.
What was the exiled one?
Oh yeah, sorry, it's Exile Face. It's Tavern Brawler.
Oh yeah.
There we are. I can see monitor chat now, though chat's been quite quiet, so Stockton's yay. Done all right tonight. I couldn't help but notice that on the keeping track of who's donated what John at Brazen Coalition accidentally misspelled Gavin for Good, called it Gavin for Goog.
Oh no.
Easily done. I'm going to change the name of the campaign to that now.
Goog, yep.
Cool. Right, I'm going to pay 3 and activate Desolate Lighthouse to discard and draw because we're in desperate situations, and Osgood is not going to save me.
Oh.
Sorry, Osgood. Neither are you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap River to crew the TARDIS.
Yep.
Which, yeah, she's done. She has crewed the TARDIS in the past.
She knows how to fly the TARDIS.
Yeah,
she does it frequently. I'm going to attack you, Chrono. I don't believe you have any flyers.
I have no flying blockers. No. Catherine
so
does not.
take 2.
I take 2.
And then second main, I am going to pay 4. To cast Yasmin Khan.
Hey. Cascade.
Which will cascade, yes. So I'll exile until I hit something CMC 3. I believe all I can really hit is a mana rock, but we'll find out. I could hit a Chaos Warp. So modify memory, no. Island, no. Flaming Tyrannosaurus, no.
Ooh.
Sphinx of Foresight, no. Quantum Misalignment, no.
This is all growing.
River Song's
Doctor,
Diary. So I'll get River Song's Diary.
Okay, that adds 6 more time counters to the War Doctor.
And then Cascades, these go on the bottom, don't they?
Yeah.
And then Yaz will enter.
Let me just check. Is Cascade in a random order or in an order you choose?
Oh yeah, good point.
It's random.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because with you drawing off the bottom, that is actually relevant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Playing Magic wrong, baby. Okay. They are shuffled. I have River Song's Diary. I have Yasmin's Khan.
Oh no, River Song's Diary.
God.
I only have 2 mana left.
And we're back. We're back to Star
Trek.
Full circle.
I've been on the wrong screen that whole time. Sorry.
And
professional streamers.
That's gonna be me and Amy. I hope you can do something.
I mean, there's stuff I can do. Whether it really actually does anything useful is a whole other thing. Because you have like a big lifelinker now on your side, don't you?
Yeah, I have a 5/5 lifelinker.
That when it dies, it just gets back into the top as well. So this gets a counter. I exile the top and lose 2. What did I exile? Feed the Swarm. So I can cast that from exile. That's handy. But also,
that's very handy.
Yeah, it's not because I lose life equal to the mana value. Of
Yeah.
Whatever I target. So
is the War Doctor indestructible? Oh, he is.
At the moment.
Yeah.
My intention for this deck is to completely pull it apart and rebuild it as a team.
Yes. I noticed they had Jenny and Madame Vastra as signed.
You got River out.
I do have River out. Yeah.
I drew a Temple of Opinion.
Go out like a champion.
Do it.
Go out like a champion.
Do it. Go out on your own terms.
Oh my god!
And it's not May trigger if
it's
you
not a May.
No,
it's not May.
Like,
no.
If I play my land per turn, I take 3 damage.
Oh.
I mean, like, I think we know how this game is going.
Bolting yourself would be hilarious.
I do have at least one thing I could do, which is to cast this Centaurian, which has Trample Haste and can prevent things from blocking. That's a thing. So like, I can prevent Chrono from blocking with his lifelinker. But then there's like, I don't know what I'm achieving by doing that, because I swing out at Chrono and I just die on my next turn anyway, and I'm kind of like deciding somebody else wins the game, so it's kind of weird.
I also like Chrono. I think you have do you have a Rogue's Passage?
I do.
Yeah, it's game over when you untap then, because you just make the War Doctor
Yes,
unblockable, swing
because
it,
I
aim with
make
it,
exactly. Yeah.
and then deal
If
the
you
There's
damage.
no
can't,
way of
if
getting
you,
rid of it.
yeah, if you can't get rid of the War Doctor now,
Yeah.
then I believe then it is game over on my turn.
It is indeed.
Have I got any way of doing
Is
it?
this
Actually,
Unless you have a way of stopping an attack,
I've
that
got-
is a
I'm just
Can't
glad to see the
block.
War Doctor winning.
I
This is,
can.
he deserves it.
I've got menace and things. This cares about something else. I got no way of controlling your stuff. I could get more tokens. I can make a copy of the War Doctor. It's not very helpful. And that just kills me. This one doesn't do anything, and this one doesn't do anything. Okay. I'm just going to do the bigger play then, the splashy play. I'm going to play this Dalek Emperor.
ooh.
So I've only got one Dalek, so that pays for one. So we go black, red. So that's black and red, but I need another thing to tap it. So I'll do this one, and then I need 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the Dalek Emperor comes in.
Oh, jeez.
Other Daleks you control have haste.
You know what could have dealt with that? Rose. But
And then at the beginning of each combat on your turn, each opponent faces a villainous choice. That player sacrifices a creature they control, or I create a 3/3 black Dalek artifact creature token with menace. Move to combat.
You can have your Dalek from me.
You can have a Dalek.
With a Dalek, there's a Dalek, and a lot of bloody Daleks. It's a
Go to
Dalek,
combat,
there's a
and I am
Dalek,
going
Dalek,
to,
Dalek.
since you're both on evenish life total, I'm going to split this up between you both evenly, roughly. So we're going to go 2 Daleks at J, and then I've got a Dalek and 2 Angels at Chrono. The 3/4 Brazilian will go at Chrono. River Song will go at J, so that's in this pile, and then the Desdemona will go at Chrono. This is the Chrono pile. This is the J pile.
Cool. If I block,
Have I
if
got
I
anything
block-
I can? No.
if I block Desdemona, how much am I taking?
You would take 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Cool. I will block Desdemona with Triumph of St. Catherine. Kill her. Take 10, gain 5, so lose 5 to 20.
Blimey.
And then what are you, Jay? You've got 2 3/3s and a 2/2.
I will take it all. I'll take 10.
6. No, 8 it'll be.
Oh, sorry.
I did something.
You did something.
I did something, yeah, and then I will then pass the turn.
Okay. Untap.
Something I had in hand is Vizlur Churlo, which is basically kill you at the end of the turn.
Oh.
I had 2 ways of killing myself that turn.
So, upkeep. I exile into the time vortex, and
dear.
ensnared by the Mara.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, play it.
And then,
I can't do it anymore.
I haven't got anything. So rather than play out a rather extended instead by the Mara again, I am going to tap for Rogue's Passage. 3, 4, and pay the 2 for propaganda. Is it?
I am a propaganda love.
Yeah.
2 for propaganda. So I make the War Doctor unblockable. I will swing at Amy, and the 31 damage
Right.
attack trigger goes at you, Jay.
Yeah, I become 31.
And
32.
Amy takes 5 commander
And I
damage.
take,
Oh.
I take 5 and I die. Well done, Chrono.
Oh,
Everyone, round of,
It was not.
everyone, round of applause for Chrono.
Well done.
He controlled you were pretty much in control a lot of that game, so really well done. You
Yeah, that was completely unexpected because, yeah, as I say, the War Doctor should not really survive for that long.
he eats removal.
You had a lot
Yeah.
of protection for him though as well. So
That's the thing.
yeah.
Because one of the things I did want to make sure was that because the War Doctor is such a target, that I was trying to have as much protection as I could, and I was lucky that I had the Everybody Lives in hand from the very start.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Which kind of gave me that mental safeguard.
I mean, ordinarily I wouldn't have used My Everybody Lives just for
No.
Rose, but I didn't really have much choice, you know.
No, I don't think you did really.
Yeah, so
at that point.
No, that was a good game.
It was indeed. I was really upset that I had to put Decaying Time Loop on the bottom.
Oh,
that's a hard one to.
Sorry, not Decaying Time Loop. Quantum Misalignment.
Yeah.
Copy River because non-legendary copies.
More nonsense, yeah.
But no, that was I really enjoyed that game. Everyone really kind of like put up a fight. It wasn't like an easy or a steamroller win by any means.
Everyone's deck got to do stuff. You know, it was barely.
Even with this River deck, which I would definitely say is just not a good deck, River does stuff.
Yes.
So if she is the commander of a deck, your deck will do something because commander, you can always guarantee that people are going to search the libraries at some point.
Absolutely, it's a given. So
I've just put her in the deck.
I actually have very little of that in here, surprisingly. But I was it kind of like relying on other people because I expected like more Path to Exile or things like that.
I did a recording at Command Fest with Chad Magic guys. And
was that
Adam
the sleeveless? The sleeveless
deck. It was the sleeveless. It's the sleeveless deck. That
I'm looking forward to watching that later or tomorrow when I get a chance.
It's probably a bit weird to watch an entire episode of something when you were there while it was being recorded. I did anyway. And I felt a bit bad realizing just how much I turned off Adam's deck because he was playing mono green.
Oh.
And I was playing River Song, and I think
no.
I must have done like 17 damage to him with River throughout the episode.
Yikes!
Just because he's green, that's all he does.
Everything switches for basic.
Oh, it was that deck. Oh, that green deck from Wally. Yes.
So
I
Adam
saw him
from
play a little
Magic
bit.
Battles.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah. But it's still, I got value off River. It was fun.
It was really good fun. Thank you again. Thank you so much to both of you for coming on. And
no, thank you very much for inviting me back.
Always a pleasure.
I don't expect to be invited back again, but thank you very much for my.
You're always welcome on, and Jay, we'd love to have you back on again as well. You've been
absolutely anytime.
Really wonderful again with how busy you've been. Really appreciate you taking the time out, and we've managed to contribute a little bit more towards Gathering for Good. So
yeah, no, that is amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for to everyone who's donated, and for just giving like 2 hours of your evening to having the logo of my work on your stream and talking about it and letting people know. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for letting us be a part of this, and we look forward to seeing. We look forward to seeing the next few days unfold. Is there anything coming up on it between now and the end of the campaign?
So we have a really exciting video coming from someone who is pretty much the biggest person in the Doctor Who world that could have responded to the call, and they responded. They were brought in by someone else who also has come in a bit late. So basically, two really fun announcements coming. One of which will be a video from someone really fucking awesome.
Is it Tennant?
And...
I'm calling. I'm getting Tennant.
This is
it is not Tennant.
Oh, okay.
It is not Tennant. It is someone whose card has not been shown.
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
So Yeah, that will
Oh,
be.
okay. There's a name I'm hoping for because I know they would potentially be up for it, but I'm not going to say who it is, and I'm going to be really hopeful
I
and
have
hopeful.
my. I'm hoping. I won't say who I'm thinking as well, but and I don't know how likely it would be
I have
for
no
them,
idea.
but I'm intrigued. So
Yeah.
yeah, if
We
you're
will wait with bated breath, and
You may find out earlier than Saturday, but you will definitely find out by Saturday.
we
Cool.
And I
really
guess
That's what
people should go and follow the War Child on Twitter. I guess
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
to see the updates on what that is. So.
follow
Absolutely.
follow Warchild on Twitter, and of course the donation link is in the chat now and the QR code. So yes,
And just for the YouTube one again, it is until 13th we can donate and potentially get into the prize draw. After that, you can still donate, but obviously not into the prize draw.
just to clarify.
After that,
Yeah,
it's even better if you donate because you're just doing it because you're a
Yeah.
nice person.
yeah, out of your heart.
And you
So-
can be very rich with your ethics.
So in that case, just seeing if anyone's worth raiding. Mia's currently online playing Magic the Gathering. Should we want to set a raid from Mia?
Yeah, Mia's
Let's
lovely.
He is lovely.
Mia is really nice. So
I've got to find the raid button again.
So in the meantime, yeah, Chrono, as you are a winner, would you like to
Aw.
tell people where they can find you? And
Yes. Hey, you can find me most places as Cronomagistrate, and most frequently here on Twitch, where I am a variety streamer, streaming Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays usually. Schedule is a little bit up in the air at the moment, but hopefully I will be streaming something at 6 p.m. tomorrow. But otherwise, I do Monday Night Magic at 7 p.m. on a Monday evening, which tends to alternate between Spelltable games and something like drafting. I've got a couple of ideas for switching that up as well, but so stay tuned for that. Or you can catch VODs and such on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/@Chronomagistrate.
brilliant, thank you very much. And I know you like how you do hang out in our Discord and we get
Yeah, and I hang
regularly,
out
So
in
yeah,
most of the Magic Discord,
So-
so you can find me hanging around at any given time.
you pretty much hit all the Magic Discord. So and so yeah, no, thank you so much, Chrono, and congrats on winning again. And Jay, one last time, over to you.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, you can find me on Twitch as Erinius TV, and on Twitter and Instagram and any platform where usernames are possible, probably at this point. I am having a bit of a break from content creation at the minute, just to focus on the Gathering for Good campaign. But in a couple of weeks, I will be back playing Commander weekly on my stream, and doing some other Magic stuff as well. We are planning to very soon launch Goblin Maths as its own channel.
I love the name.
Goblin Maths being the name of the Commander show, because I can't really count, and we all get it a bit wrong, and it's a safe place for people to learn how to play Magic.
That's a really nice idea. So
And yeah, thank you.
No.
So we're spinning it off from Erinius TV into its own thing. We're going to do more Magic stuff under that umbrella as well. So look forward to that towards the end of this year.
nice, fantastic. Thank you very much. And yeah, again, big congrats on the campaign. We look forward to seeing the
Thank you.
conclusion of that. And
Me
yes,
too.
I hope you get a nice rest after that. You deserve it. So we'll be back. So Amy will actually be starring on Neobite's Commander stream this Saturday evening at 6 o'clock.
Yes, should be. I'm still waiting for some details to come through for that, finish it off. But yeah, I'm gonna be on Meobite's stream this weekend.
And we'll be having Mia on our stream in 2 weeks' time, as well as another first-time guest in Fatal Ferret, who we've wanted to get for a while. So yeah, two friends of the channel coming on for the first time ever. So yeah, we will see you in 2 weeks' time. And if the raid's set up and ready to go, then
I'm always confused with raids, so I'm going to click the start raid button and see what happens.
okay. And in that case,
There
yes.
we go. We're going over in about 8 seconds. So
Have a good night, everyone, and thank you so much
Take care,
again.
everyone. Bye.
Bye.
bye, people.